what you may know, yen to a kay in Intino. In 2%, baby Cobiano, when you're going to be channel or show. And idea, I'll keep on saying this, and your mobile corrupts are copying my dad, my gym Jesus and Beba, because that is what you do. Bebembo Cobiano, La Sula Lankwana Moya, Mojo left, Namoji right, OGMPP, Namo GNDC, OGNDC MP, now GMPP MP. You take it left and right, center, backwards, wherever. In because I'm a corrupter, you just can't come and defend it as if more corruption is a secret. And yes, secret. Everybody knows. More secret, more corruption, more your Ghana, no. And yes, secret. And any rocket science, I will be enemy. I will be all the time, every day, moji. And then the go say time. Mumpona, you actually go there and go and solicit for it. You just go and ask for it. And you say be a department of the mamu. Some of them ask for it. Into more corruption in the air time. Don't come and give me this audio telling me how to justify your corrupt attitude. It is not up to a journalist to define corruption. What I say? You are no journalist in India. His son say that is their daily bread in Intino. They would like to justify it regardless. But media, as an outsider, you go anywhere, you take money. That is not your paycheck. And you what you mamu obusumake to your Canadian mouth. That's a logistica, a corrupt practice. Any giving is a bribe. Any bribe that you take is a corrupt practice. Unimame catch on Opa, woman justify anyhow they want to justify it. At the end of the day, bribery plus any giving beyond is equal to corruption. They are all corrupt practices. As simple as that. Simplicity.
Mr. Nabu say, media, when you go past the non press company, Kebaya Quang say, Sagam say fighting. Senanadu, Mred do say, and can fighting. And I said, small scale money business. Unconscious small scale money for Nankasankasansa. Tinie power, management, control, monitoring, BBR, unconscious woman. The proposal no call, you go secure 200 more. A banner be jet in the edgement. Often show Mr. Cabana quad audio who feel. Say about the oil now for so and I will pay 3 moon. Pass any panasa, you won't pass all. For regressions go a quema woman. For 2 million armor woman. So whereby I say a cabinet and Kabia, small scale miners and Ancasa 2 women said almost among call for boom lasso. And I come one casa action one, Cabani 3. You shall be under my banner. And to one for pounding in a woman. Because you course around a bit of money power, we are what cover, or criminal, a bit diatic, a bit near this half for more of him. No pecky woman, no much nasty. No, the management national woman have been 24 C. Sabi, so the idea Jack from 4. A bit one young say, Jumano, what the man is on one vessel. Now this is a mano. They go there so the bra bang. If I saw the bra bang, no didn't ask because Galam will be a tin of the passing gun. Insurance say, built. Forest say build, Bibian say build. And to this time around there, yes, sir, not go for the sake. Small scale miners and some po on fire mamu into town. Regulatory bodies in here. On money, small scale miners in Yajum. Now, Banacano, or you who man what time. Say, dear, the next 10 years, dear. Be in who free. Small scale miners in Ancasano. Mumra. Mufamo Shemra. Quambana with the mom on the many, you know. Now, for the next 10 years, be in who free. One regulatory bodies in Yajuma. To me be a mram to me be a someone saka. Nam to be a Jumano, Mediamamo, Munya Jumano. So I say, me catch your say, and none the best song with this problem. Go a bako, will be able enough from the so still. Mpo, more now, bands or fighting. After the night, corner Cremoida. Ghana for them pepper the contraband business. Business, I say illegal. Ghana for pepper. The more now, one was a soldier for about 10 years, I don't know. A hawk on the business in Queen will be so. Ain't no unfinancial woman, sir. I'm woman manage business, no, together with the regulatory bodies. No more so child compensation. I don't know. Me catch you pain say, minia, and no, and a bema problem, no, at work chat. Now, small scale man for them, so me catch him with this said, sir, Galam say fight here, won't dance any be able to come on. One mama basa. If the moon and Kasa Moku Konoma pan, would you have my lances, we legal minor, Obia Bem. Baby, we are here, or be sent or coca abecount. A question at Chidia no dead Diasia. So, and maybe see is through one. One pound can was a mob of 14 day at the chip and Okotoy. About phone of Fano man, Masanya Chidia, such a Chidia to me born country here, so no Cachano Mazé, who didn't know a Sambabao, was me in fact, maybe I'm dead yet, the very near Chimney. No, so, Natio, and Anamano Kotor 10. before no call for me ni sana small scale miners no almost afano abano fight galamsey for just small scale miners for and so no say my han na man ko abano ko ama no na man say emfa ho nti abano din say ana emu ana moye galamsey no nti mi hwɛ be mi na bi sasa wo yes small scale mana na so ye galamsey ya me ba munyina aframo so nti ade ade ma wa nipa no de ma no hye na ni monyam kono ko ma no menya donke Ghana for de na donke Ghana ha odi opa ekwa fitikwan ya enye pa na yesikafo pa wo Ghana ha ana pa ekɔ mu fie eye sikani pa o hwese onu onye ni sika nyina wie no kwa anya ekɔ ni fie keke no aban ena em na meye ma no you need that spirit of volunteerism no some menya bi me ankasa me free me pem ko bi a free Ghana so ekɔ pem abu aka sikani bi asɔre se me yi kwa na de aman ebi ni Ghana ha abibia onya onu kwa na Ghana force no ye jake
we abusuafo ema munyina ha ema mo akwaba me manchi ene wasugwa wutie no eye neat 100.9 FM so ene eye ya wada an June bosum July bosum I said e me come chi July bosum that so edu enum ene na July kita won sabosum enom apai mu pepepepepepepepepepe e disani amia me ofa kwa me nkroma tikese be kan na sebosum no ye chemu afa no wadi mu fa e di usika no osan wo 15 days and 16 days ahead of you e di sika no say wo ya na basabasa na wo mo ani ada honom na wa hwe no atoto ni yie na bibia akoyie de ama o say afi 2021 na emu a yetimi spend ye din nanum wo ha aduokono ensia ne ene de to so ha aduokono ensia pepepepepepe bra ye wura afi 2021 mo dodo no anso aka yanim aka enefo makomako ha aduosia enkono eda yanim wa afi 2021 mu no so nyame ede ye ba betwa na sane eda metan eka no nana aka yanim sai vimpo aka nansampo aka ehunu se deɛ enyono deɛ ede deɛ fe deɛ time ni nyina wo bɛfam bi ansa na afe no akona wieye na so wo no wo bɛmabu nkama fa so ana wo bɛdi ni so nkonem bɛdi anka menya yanka metufo sɛ di ni so nkonem wate na ewura afe foforo mu na hwɛ sɛ wo de sɛ deɛ bɛto obi ano ma obi nka sɛ sɛ nkanya simasi a sɛ nkanya asimasi a no benten a emayan kasan di awudi asumasi di adime emayan kasan fa ni wachi because ye kasa edidi wachi a na ahwe ya na ekwakoye abususan kapa na edi ohaw ni busuo ena eba so entimi nu ya me ne wo anka me de sisi rebeto obi ano anka memo obi anwenwen kakra anka memo obi adeso abi eda ne so no anka mema afa me so na sa adeso ano masoye no eye serie na so sere kire wunu ya na wonu so hunu se wakanipa ho anase enkomo ene wo pe woni wadie no wama no kwan amanatimi aba ne wabedi nkomo wo yi sa ho no egu ho ana enye bibia na yesika onye bibia na yese wo to ade de ache anase wo mesika na bibia te saa binu anya daje manipa wate na se wonya daje manipa so benya daje ama ene ya wada ni ede bomo awuramu ni ede mama kwaba eye covid na enkoyo samo emani tuasa no pe di ho nkomo bia se nipa foforo kura ya se wo manya bia me kasai wo mo yade ni bi ete wo mu enipa over 2000 yade na ya kan sa na asa di agro bi ntabi ni yeto no menu ya wo hopa wate obi ka kira wo se yade ni ho no ase nipa no hu e wo ho odi nipa no be ka se yade ni bi ni ho no ka kira se wo mebi nche no yen logo no yemfa no nkoto isolation center entu nyame ye na dom na wangu na ofiri mu fi no oba baba be ka se yade ni bi ani ho wo mo anya bi afiri mu afi no wo mo ankasa ka wo manu asem ebi no madane ambassadors bi hu ya kura me wo fanimpo XW01 Alexander Yeboa yade di beche no papa nti wo ya ambassador kese pa ema COVID-19 wo boda wo bi obehia ne bia wo kire menua ma wo mask no emmen wo ta hohoro wo nsa social distancing fa ye adwuma na didi yie kama boost immune system no na ne man koyie emfa ma wo sa wo ya ne se bebo ayempa abusua me de chance de na ewiase nyina efri bra covid e chance nipa 189 million 352,212 and ayare no womo nya bie na out of 189 million people no emu 172,906,888 and womo nya bie no mo so adom bi ebedom wo no mo ho atọ wo mo etu wo mo no manyo muti edidi mo omo muti anye ye wiase nyina wo mo nya yade ne bie naja sabio anko yamfa ma wo mo na sese yebu wo mu din a ye beka se wo madane nsamanfo enipa 4,077,413 ena wo mu nya yare ni bi no mato nananom e won se do sese enipa 12,367,911 ena wo mu ye nipa ewiase nyina yade ne bi eti wo mu a wo da so eka tiasefon wo mu gugu aya sabia hodo isolation centers ahodo ene edo mo akwakogu a wo mo gia yare hye de eba ebibrem ha say eye Africa asem ena mekai Africa ebibiman emu susu a yade no ekoso papa de na ekọ cases na fibre sha ase ba ye no enipa 6,124,726 ena Africa ha ebi eka won. Out of that emu 155,035 and wo mawuo. Out of that, emo 5,316,086 and a woman who are to they say Africa, a nipa 653,605 and I didn't be edasuti womumu, our Mugua, Sabia Hodo isolation centers. I would do Diamra, a queer gun, a monster swear. A nipa 97,728 and a free briar shall say woman ye be. Emo 802 wamatwana nanom ewon siado wamo muato mo 94,612 Desi amanugu so ameka se nipa 2,314 ena yare ni bi edasuti omumo eti Ghana Health Service focus wa a2 boy enkaye ese ase COVID-19 safety protocols no ya tuna jeje mu ase yayi ni ase mfa ye ho ase hwini ho ase ye normal bisa enso ye abnormal pa eti ya ta hohoro won sawate menu ye besere wada sawode ye wo mpe wo ho na de unya ya nko awu afiri atasefo asase so ada bi ye pa cha akua Ghana do onyankopon so do pa eti menwu wabusua so do eti ya ta hohoro won sa wai eya ta hohoro won sa eya ta num nsuo bebre eya hwese wonni nipa wonni ne edi nkomo no ekwan ya dam ntem no emutwe kakra wate ne shaw nose mask wai na yusu alcohol based hand sanitizer wate eya sa ni nyina na ye de boa aboye ho ban wo ofie nso so a door handles no ne ade eya mo fa sanitizer ne bi egugu ho no mo sane be betimi aboa na se mo wani bi mpo abetena ho no mo a sanitizers na ekumo afri ho no mo ye ma sanitizers ne bi enhyehyehye ye ma na e bag mo ye ma nkoda no nose mask no mo fa nko ni tissue o mo fa nso mo bag no mo fa nko school na eno so emmo wo mo ho ban wo mo nkrakra wo mo ho wo de ma wo mo no na wo kasa kire wo mo manyi obi nsuo no menyi obi aduane ni emma obi mmo wanwu so egoda ni bo hon ma baabi obi bo wa enwansin no e ho no de nanim ekwa akogye eti abata ye hwezi ntimi ntu ye mana efo ha na mede mo esi efa covid nkyerɛkyerɛ ne update ye de emma mo no ho mekai wo emo akwaba esame manti no aso egu awutie na ha ye 100.9 FM so enchakra mekọ metwem hotel no maba me bapa ye kokana wu eso na kana wu we no chese agye mensam amese afem adan ya Ghana for oh debi yesubanye yensakra yensuban a omei bekonanim nanu ya mampanyi eko commission pokuase interchange na watwe maye na dwadifo di mirika hu edie benkwara kwasisa table ne na sefo ne ade no ma na mokwa kwose dwa akoton banche ene bode ni ntosi timo de ade efe wo ho no mo tia nyamofe aba edie benkwa hia ne ho kire nko ebe enti wan kasa yenye ho no mo no na woni baabi a wo table si a wo ton ade wo so ana na woni baabi a wo table si a wo ton ade e wo so edie ba asem ni so indiscipline just say me who said they make can twi kura indiscipline no asa afra ye moja efuntum afra yen asa ye wo ye no eno na ye moja toa indiscipline ena ye moja toa say ye de nyinsan yen ewo yen enti ye befiri yen na yem atofom same team no na indiscipline adware yen indiscipline adosa yen yemfa obuo mamra yemfa obuo ma hwechase ye bibia biaraba adwadifo nam nche no na asabe trot drivers nsoso esoso edifa edie ben kwara edie ben kwa mama de efanyi yefe ne yesesa yesuban kakra aboa yen ne akoyanim eno ene yebebo ho nkomo e woka wusu enne metiefo mebie telephone lines na mamo kwakwase interchange ho no mo no adwadifo na hyase o wo mo ton ade wo ho banche ne boode menkanka ko ene wo mo ton e wo interchange na se ho edie ben kwara yenko edie nipa se ho ane boy yen yo si yefiri hion wo hwe adwene ye ho a wonte ase me twa me ho abata o sesi a me ba pepepa ye beko na kanawu ye ne mo edi ho enkomo me ba.
With due respect to them, Africa's curse. The African politician is perhaps, with due respect to them, Africa's curse. The day the African politician realizes that the occupation of political office and political space is one of servant leadership, that is the day Africa will begin to move in the right direction. The day the African politician realizes that the occupation of public space and public office is an honor and a privilege, that is the day Africa begins to move in the right direction. The day the African politician recognizes that the occupation of office is not one for the privatization of public wealth, that is the day Africa will begin to move in the right direction. The day the African politician recognizes that they do not have the monopoly of wisdom, that is the day that Africa will begin to move in the right direction. The day the African politician realizes that longevity in office is not the solution to African problem, that is the day Africa begins to realize their potential. The day that the African politician begins to remember that the electoral vote is a charge for them to deliver on health, on agriculture and education, that is the day Africa will begin to know her place in the world. The day the African politician is liberated from the chains of greed, that is the day that Africa will realize her potential. And I say all that because it is not lost on me that one of the reasons why Africa cannot unite is because we have become so used as politicians in Africa to our little countries where we are treated like demigods. And because we too, we who are the led, we have treated our leaders as demigods for too long, and they now are conditioned to believe that they are gods. The African politician is perhaps, with due respect to them, Africa's curse. The day the African politician realizes that the occupation of political office and political space is one of servant leadership, that is the day Africa will begin to move in the right direction. The day the African politician realizes that the occupation of public space and public office is an honor and a privilege, that is the day Africa begins to move in the right direction. The day the African politician recognizes that the occupation of office is not one for the privatization of public wealth, that is the day Africa will begin to move in the right direction. The day the African politician recognizes that they do not have the monopoly of wisdom, that is the day that Africa will begin to move in the right direction. The day the African politician realizes that longevity in office is not the solution to African problem, that is the day Africa begins to realize their potential. The day that the African politician begins to remember that the electoral vote is a charge for them to deliver on health, on agriculture and education, that is the day Africa will begin to know her place in the world. The day the African politician is liberated from the chains of greed, that is the day that Africa will realize her potential. And I say all that because it is not lost on me that one of the reasons why Africa cannot unite is because we have become so used as politicians in Africa to our little countries where we are treated like demigods. And because we too, we who are the led, we have treated our leaders as demigods for too long, and they now are conditioned to believe that they are gods.
We have seen kana wubre na aso no se medical ate ho kakra de akere mu ansa. Ye suni emban no. Wale ase e. Yesu ba nye yensesa ebeboa yen. Omaya aso den ahye ye masei. Ebede na nyame hira abu nkama faye so. Ebede na nyame animonyam aba oman so. Ade aba kwa ba buruchiri eye fi. Yansu ya adwen se fimu ne yebetena obi oti fimu bia nyame won kronkron eni ne nkyai eti ebeden pa ese Ghana nyame won kronkron betena o mahiyemo because ye fimu fin ebi yebetena bia pese ye fin di go ho Ebusuya betimi ede wadwenkyere afa Facebook live NEET 100.9 FM NEET 100.9 FM YouTube so despite media betimi ede afa honom kama ama yakenkan bress fatam ede amount betimi so dia afa 050 no ya WhatsApp 05037211744 05037211744 what the phone so I bekenkan bra esefatam ede amount kama in discipline no adoso dodo abroso Asadaka Siankoma production crew headed by Joe Damia Dumakjero Saj my boye and afesu no frema abankro on etwe atumu live as abre wo hwemi na wani etua mu bie yi wani tua mu so a yentimi nnya the bia da enti you are part and parcel of this program in discipline no ame yen dodo amene yen dodo adokro yen dodo aesa nokomoa adokro yen dodo e wasi etime sesa yesesa firi ho a ebeboa yen se oman ebeboa yen se ankrankre demom si yan sesa pa yen ya ye kondo se yepese oman Ghana esa brochire oman Ghana pese yese Europe ene na sefo ne nkura ne ban he sa suban we nya sa na mo diti Europe wo sa suban yen diti yen no bi no mo diti Europe ho yen sesa yen suban na sabi ye fin dodo Baby, a whole Phoebe, a Pessia quiet cocose ho. Tempo, ye can't say I am mara. Abrafuna, Mena Metan Africa, won't be see her. Amiasa Coseho, Amiasa Vesa, every ho, Abba Besra, one more have a year and quack. A dear granny higher. Can't not say, young can would die, ye can't not say, Edding Quantenten, amen. Etienne me bo is a Ganoth Municipal Assembly no me bo one more basso papa. One more din, one more may, one more table, and ye kukuru be a copre dabre. Obia a honor my now baby out table see out the tardy. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame. A home my yeno. Now when the baby out table see out the tardy. I don't cry near mamma and say yan yajumakakra. Baby I perceive tardy. Baby I near the yakosinia tardy. Edia Bankwa. Obinka sent tardy. Nemo her say baby I will tardy except for Tazoba tardy or honor. Mampenya could be a diano and nina nuni nan son. I watch him my oh. Etienne Ganoth Assembly no engineer no ne fam say coordinator no oh won mo ko logo won magem pa cho so betimi a video na di video no ma me hwe won ma ko logo won mu nyina da won mu nkuku no won nkaka yakwa sak won mo eye me de pa makomam makoma hyema mani agye papa wa ho vem na me de kasa no yes mani agye papa anopa na maboto kakra eti Nigeria no say BIAMAH won mo ko logo won am say praise the Lord yakwa logo won mu nyina da wa wo tebru wa anhwan yakwa sake won mo aden nanka ayi fence highway fe say the whole of West Africa highway ya esona efe eni pokuasi die anyi wa new say ade fe say wo beton banche ene bode ye wase ene ndosi wo beton wase ni je ne momone ebia ne nwansena twe ho ahia ne ye efe ebia ne nwansena twe ho ahia ne ye efe etum se mon kwa ha musipo ye ti kwa pai ne entum sen regional minister kura intim na wasempa nka mbia me logo mu am ye bako ye befa ka ba ha bedidwa ye befa ka ba ho aba bedidwa adan yes, the video is rolling live. Said ye Ganoth Municipal Assembly no any engineer no wo ye adwuma no kra wo nwie yo. And wo ma ko logo wo mo yes the video is rolling live. And ya logo wo mo no. Adan kra na sabe ye ni mie kakra sa. Ede benko a. Logo mo logo mu tebru sunu asefo no ya de fefefe sei enyamo fe ukoton banche ne bode ne nkontombere na asefo edwam ho ye den e ho maaye na woni baabi a woton wade baabi a woton wade ne ho no eda ho ye den ona koton ne koton wade na trotro fo nso difa ukokan ne yedi watem trotro fo nso difa baabi eni so ogina no ogina fa nipa kwan finfin mua baabi esi e highway nobody should stop there utwemako hwehwem ehwo na trotrofo begina fa nipa SSC nipa aka yenko ye die nipa da bia ye pese ye boy chamso da bia ye pese ye boy chamso yenko ye hefo hwe papa police umfa ba ni ngenchi obi mame wo ho ni obeye ye no so ono no ye gangalia no anyima na mame ade e ben kura ni sa yisem sa eni na atra ye nton wo se indiscipline adoso discipline no adoso nyiwa mu nsake wo nyina firi hono ne ehunu yanim ya ye interchange fa ya beti ano at least ga muma bosumi nsia bi kura amara ne ehu se Ghana fo no ye kekan ye ho aba mudimirika yiri ase abo aban mu ya bo aban mu se obi anfa ne table nkosi highway ye fence overhead ayi ne so adai Etian sake obia na fe task monpe task force ya won ben nante won obia do table beba bebsi obia ya nyo kapen ye ntam oniema no nkotungu bola so ye ntam oniema no nkotungu bola so ede be kura ni bebia wo ho no mu a ese utimi maintain bebia wo te no na wo bo ho ban na wo ton wade wo ho ade ton hwe me say wo bompa ye nko a ade ensa no na nyame obia bebeto bia wo nakom da why na aton ade a waka say anata wo the for taxi mpo taxi drivers bebrebe uber drivers bebrebe wo Ghana hey why na wa sori aye adwuma fra no pa no num ekosi anwumre no nsia a obeka say manya 1 cedi po na say ni pande ne ufi abaifo nkurasefo a wo mo ye de ebi ni wiase obia ni ho ade ensa no obia kakra wa obenya a wonu abusua mbedidie wonsa beka ayati ade anu amampanye go bia ade an engineer ikura oguso oye adwuma wonhweye mudimirika sesa mo teburu ne ye adan yankwa no hia daka si ye kurum Sa enra na mehu pictures bi e wo Facebook. Ena nipa no so ehua e se wo kyena ade akye a me na adwadifo no de besie ni enam se mo waya ade enam se mo waya ade omu table no suma table no ene ya logo bi no ene isisi ho no ade anko a ebia pese ade si ton ade ebia di table ni kroma e se basa oye nwura gu ho nso so a wonsesa efia dore yen se enokomboa Yes, krom na krom ye ni said ya brofi ti wom krom yi said yesi hositie ye twaba TV so ne ade na huna nti ya enya ofe ofe se wom ye fini omo yo amne ma basabasa se ya agom krom ho be efe sa ama ya kopa visa se ye ko ho no akobo bra wo ho bro abrofo mako no mbebetena Ghana ha Ghana ha ebo bra o abrofo mako no mbetena Ghana ha ebo bra ya kan abrofo do abetena Ghana ha ne ya kan bibifu a Ghana fo akwakotena brochira you can see the ratio wan kasa mo fanto to ho na mo hu ratio no wo ho no mo fi poto sa anka ye ni beje ho no mo se ye ko ho no makwakotena ho dia ban kura ni pegu hey abusuafo amemma mo kwan musumu mo mfrebi na mo kaka madwene nkire wo mo ton ne ma kokwase interchange fefefe no mo kaka madwene nkire wo mo mame 0302243540 0302243540 0302257902 Oso fo adwen kire bra ya japade kama efa obi akamfo ade kama na sesia mudimirika ma no hancho trotro drivers ye fence adwadifo na mudimirika duru ho no mo hello
mini aba BIAMAH
eja
Evans ni ene fresh asha
onu apenyi ma
more fire
ma mebu afu awie
me chese unhu adwen a ya na ewo yetri mini aba uken se obeka ye mo please fm mo how ni say that bia me kan ashama to baby uber traffic light na se chese kwan no wa afa edura no pa ubegina ho saa kwan no na omo dija sabi mu adwen oduru kanesi food bridges oho adwadi for city ho okoka say yan to aba na wan to aba for bi o eduru mre wo tempel for the 194 na me be tufo yan mama na ye yire no ekotena ka akwan mu to ade no e ba da ye to yan tu onfo eni aba BIAMAH oni ya menye
medasi onu apenye wo so betimi afre na do adwenkyira ba 0302 243540 243540 hello good afternoon Pastor Juan Mesiani
Mami apomten
me adomodin
Rame Gaddafi
hey wonso de Gaddafi brother to amantem sign why yetio
umo no amantem o
yanko
mami that's a new majuma pa o ya mami oh the suggest say Accra high think abeya says sana go invest in Accra omo fan ko bodi ni one there ya bodi and sign nipa betene
no correct
by nipa and city and sign ya bodi yes sir ya obeye biano ebedia oh inti kana mpanifo no spending with omo continue pra wo baby oh because no na amanta no na say we are afan na nyina na omo yere omo ye obi remove eco different place obi remove the Johannesburg here omo yi ko Pretoria ene omo ja Johannesburg amo no ko Pretoria kama by still tie na wo Pretoria o ma mu nim ta abrofo omo efi pa o abrofo so efi pa na mra good leadership ena ama abrofo no omu di so sa Ghana ha ye free akra ya kobro bi kuruma ye di mra so wo na ade ntina ya tie ya ade man ke yeni mra
eye me nwanwa kura
wo se mpanyifo no emma mra ni mu ya den because politician ono wo bu ya nsam o sisi ya sika kakra ya taxpayers e kwa hufoi e na omo gi na omo di e de to ka asakase nti ono su musa o semra o ni mra no so
me da se ono obi mra bi hello good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm BIAMAH.
Eba cho di ni baby afrefi.
I'm BIAMAH. Where you are, unia bema.
Nana mo akon etie o.
Oba Ghana the here first thing I will say your constitution no. No say constitution me bu ma embo oman no. Na ya say mpem for so omo enfor normal law no anya adwuma. Me say Ghana ya sword thing. Man BIAMAH focus intelligence ya obi te because okoto ade ne mpa ndi Ghana hanti wo hu se e ho yo overhead na bibi betime si wo ma obi ahwe ne nkwa na national bank oba ye overhead na se the day market emba hwa ye ma obi anka ho hwe ana ye twa omuti nti o kire bia obi menya tumi se okokofo mo afu no beka say be men trans na ya dey yakọ because mu twa tikiti mai ama ye twa tikiti ma e me na assembly no assembly ye hwa the best DC for MC for the yes no mo dia se be bia enukwa ye diga ho no e mo bia nika ho ye ni jo kwa ho
me da se kono obi mra bi kono obi nso so emra no no so fana dwenkyere ma hello good afternoon
BIAMAH
me ba cho di ni baby afrefi
I am gaskiya
Yo.
don na ta favim ko
yo favim ko yen koy
yo BIAMAH pokwa tin ta senje aya de dia e se o man Ghana nmunyam enye NDC dia enye MPP dia ne momu no mo hwemu a ya obokom na MP dia kwaji o ma kwaji jiska ena mo ma kwatena wo de ya buburu na mo go fafa ya ho no wo de nchen wa sembe tie
MP na kwaji sika na sa assembly member na kwaji sika
assembly man na kasa
now you are talking
wa kwaji sika ena wa mo kwan because edi mo ko pata di fe ya be ya eto man munyam se ye na ma ko fa tan be go se ye to nyama wa te ntimi de ade fe enya mo fe ade Tanzania mutan amu se wonye aba pene tilia bonu mode asisi oban no mutan e ko se obi ade be ene ha mo e ho no etinu mo
me dwuna ho kura me ntia me da se gaskia me da se ba ozo fa de ebrai hello good afternoon
Good afternoon, Mama.
me ba cho di ni baby afrefi
Tony ni me kasa free circle.
ba cho etie Tony
Woni bibi.
ebe
Seven previous ọmọ yẹn ti mu no wọ ho yẹ ha ẹyẹ mienu pẹ ní eti kan yẹ mpanyinfoɔ no nọkọrẹka ẹyẹ ọmọ dín ẹnu nti ama mmɔfra na yɛ di ahyɛ na anasɛ bi yɛ na mpanyinfoɔ no ka yɛ tie ne nyinaa so nyɛ nɔkɔkafoɔ hwade o example number 1 meti di pɛfɛɛfɛ sɛ panyin bi ama kwan yanko pie na obetumi ama kwan like dwade nipa bi na obetumi asesa ne nneɛma abegu overhead na sɛ ɔtɔn point number 1 me ti di pa me ni evidence but me ti di say panyin bi sa sha so be ko na panyin bi sa sha se na wa kasa yen ka no kore say overhead o mo ya wie hwe ne fese da tie yen fa ne fe kran to nchen the risk involved with what overhead as kuri be the car bit ma free so tie si form we are we sa and na the creator bit ma tie afa so be kuni pa we are we enti say the president so didi na sa wonu mi su ana so didi na wonu me nkwanya common sense will tell you that when you get it
ide minnim po se ho na boy yen yo sie free hio wo dwine ye ho kura won te ase
mother cycle highway could you believe the cycle highway baby I say nipa and no sort of ajiasa now no that am before buy na na don't bother pushing go for court mum konchema I friend the form wo kwan ho mum konchema kwan ho na ho o me say ye nto aba na me say won to aba koda
ya bere won wo mon to aba kura wo munya ye nto aba kura bi ya bere e de ben me da se wo so betumi afre na de wadwenkyira ba 0302243540 hello oh atiatum obetumi afre na de wadwenkyira ba hello good afternoon me ba cho di ni baby afrefi
ini aba o man etim no wahu ye frame organwoli ye me hu ni se eye abatu ntino ye mpemfo ntimma emra no anya adwuma because obi ti baby a okọ permanent free no o say me na me ntoba ma na ye de toba ma mo na mpamu ye fe mu ye no de na afi ya no anu nti na mama ni enye do ndi nya ho hye so se ye ma amna na aye adwuma fuma ma ni ye adwuma na odi one time kwere to ba tie wo unu so wa ye de ye ama o man Ghana ye me nya tumi ni ye de sense mama na ye adwuma ma dem na ma o man ko saa no but that's it
me so me da se pa obetimi afra na so de odi aba hello
Maame ahụ ọfẹ o ti bi nka.
mete won kapa ye nko ka chire
O kantamanto life.
ayo
Afida kesi koma kwesi a wode na fidi ato ni tesem aye tie mu e o kantamanto mantam anyina buburuja. Maame mpa chawo menti ekoma incoming national youth organizer ekoma kama guma me chia papa papa bibia obi nyankopon chia mpa chawo me kama asem wan me kama asem akofem se o ba kantamanto a ura mu CMB de ba ayina se amu gigi 50%. Na maame amafo ka ho asem ayazane kron ma yedwetwemu ekokotwa meba yeso me orobon kwase bo ade ayazane kron no mo bo ahanzen omudi so mampo omudi go mampo ni mo yase anu achi no president Mahama president omampani akufu ado ne yire di na yaba ne salary aba ne de ndi aba omampani
meda se pa kwanu obi enso fa ne de mra we poku ase interchange adwadifo a o ma ba gitwi eto ade ho wo mo asem na ye ka hello. Good afternoon.
Mame.
Beba chodi ni baby afrefi.
Efra me Kofi bedu.
Oh, braka bi.
This I say.
Nyame adom yeti o.
This why a very good day pa na me no nya dwene baby. Na me nchew. Ene say. This de wo kan yi nyina efe pa ye better say kinipa e bi di mra so nanka. Ka ye me ki emre. Se ni be di mra so azita ka ye bre ne say.
Da bi ye ni emre.
Ne nipa ni mra so nti ne yi nipa ye dis tumi ahihye binsa sisa wo ya assembly man wo ye assembly man yentua ne ka wo ye assembly what say wo kensen oi sisa ye obi ye fro obi building inspector ye fro obi inspector sisa ye tia wo mo ka enti busa wo da bi enti na say nipa no sisa mo na so say nipa betna overhead na say asabu akopam wo
Nwanwa
enti wo mo ya fa ye me ntia obi aka na just say ye wo bi betra wa ne ye hu say wa ni obi adwuma no wa ye tia obi ka na di wa no wa gine sika di sisa wo mo sisi da wo kwa mu nyina ayi obi adwuma wa gine sika gu ni bo to wo ka kire so wa ma ma na ni ba ni si da ba kwa mkra no wa kwa gine sika no wa ma na si me kuta evidence me kibeti ma tira assembly to assembly e du say assembly ne say ya di o betra ho no nkom so ayo so ni o betunu fo afutu utu no beti afa on ti America wo kwa wa Britain amra wo ho wo di ade ni besi wa day ya ba chiu ya ba mamra no wadi ni ade na mani panye na ye ni pa no ye tia me ka wonye wo no kura krompo je yo akwatena ho
Nwanwa
e di assembly no na mo ye fa so bo mo ni ya we sister what is say fia MP for ya katu omuke wa mo nyina ka kwasha na manfo be sala ni ade enti ni yan credit pa ye na djuma ni ya zama wa mo ba ji esika huna sabi amfata enti ya mmra nya djuma
meda se kebi meda se pa over kebi de eno no se ye mamra enya adwuma wa ye de ahya wo nsa sehwe na ye no yetua wo ka wo ho uji hu sika de bosome edi hwe na ye sa adwuma na hello
mami gada
papa
ma he
ya eja
demasi adwuma na wo ye no sani akedi ka ye no ye ya so den na Ghana no ehunanyankwa na ehunanyewuo ye de ye pe ehunanyewuo si ehunanyankwa na nkadi ntina ke overhead ya ye Africa ha ye si ye na to so mienu ene bi wa ha na kase wani nwura de pra edi ye koma na edi wo enti wo kwasesa wo nneema ekogu ho na wakoton ade
me wo baabi a wo ton wa de dadapo
that's the point se secretary overhead wo ko ebony ho no ke bridge na so ho na wa ye mai
airtime kweke
airtime wo ha we Ghana mi o onimisa o odinisa kwa sha ade enu mu na se onya ade no owu a ope ene na ye bre mami gada me pa wo cho ke afutuo ense krenipa sisan sorry medase bana odi abagu yeso a eno na ye pe
ye brimie
ya on frame eja pap na ya on frame
ayo mate medase pa Also bet me edo dear ba hello. Papa.
Na what is saying?
Pardon now swear. Dumu radio no mame, dumu radio no.
E pata matemati ni aba.
Aha, yen kasa.
Ni aba me didi na wosta. If you that maybe. Na me aba ni bibi. Ye krom a aye tan. Amako emu nye fe nyina. Aye politics. Ba me di ka me nchai mi amira ka me do da of Exim Bank. About to one more day pa. Ba me gada. What? The CEO from by election bimra. Maybe clear be overhead the way I can want to move. Our friend of politicians go to John Mako say the phone but say, yeah, they don't want to say, you want to have my age. They don't want to have my age. Politicians who can be. Shut the young Cocoton, when you're about the idea about Bola and the Baby Giant. Bola, or what I want to do when you crack and hard you. Oh, Baba, you have Bola and the Oko Council as or the pa. I never go before Mr. Open on what I can near my Guardia bed you walk. Woofing now, or they'll get the mount. But your politicians can't be. And I'm the cast of my election did not go to Abanacore. Cabanaco for drug catch them, I say, that you buy one what now. And the idea was saying, maybe I'm my betting team, Mamma, just Animandia.
That's a pa. We've been to a swamp. Now so do dear Abba, not your quay nim. Hello. Good afternoon. Pacho dini baby afrefi.
Dini Joseph Kasafre Madina.
Yo, it's you.
That's not my power, but woman gada. Where's my papa? Mo journalist, I'm why you must remember Boagana. I say I'm bomb abaso. Said the bear. Umbe ding. I'm the bear. Yeah, Jumano. The old canyon and say, Ukwasi, you know, sir. Sometimes I may dream and chase it. I gonna had yet. I say, nay, the mere tree. It doesn't call on him no focus on him, not market no order that. And I'm a boy. Then I judge for no order. I know I judge for home market or you are one section at 1 more time, dear. Say, John say, yeah, who call and I won't say, almost no. Not space one over more, no, Mona, what's the John Kama. I'm almost said a buyer at the Sunny behind you. Come, we are. Now, why you're quite now, ye? Now, one for Muno. Now, almost you say, or Honum na, or Mamma, or Bia, I guess you say, or man, I heading, or Bia for the Obedicaka. No, who say, or Honor Babua, say, Honor Beco. But see, Adia Bacona said, ye, Adia Bacona say, Ghana, baby, I would see a water on Diano. Nipanas Adiani Hiano Beba Babeto. Nipanas Adiani Hiano, or Beba Babeto. But the fact is, say, ye see, Ja and Mountino, overhead, ya seno, a Hona Okaton Wadi. Overhead, or before you be overhead, no market to be any one and I design one market. Near shed and see market ma womo. And this year see market Emma why and not just say, ya you overhead now you are for a table because yes and a cotton idea. What to be damn I say? What's the better to adventure Abba Kama na Yatwaso? Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Alaji. Alaji, uncle.
Can coupon sell the brain, my papa or your mom, my Ghana. One will say Ghana, young pan no clear. One, your super way I know, a better than our mind not for you. Now, wow, here Babia who got 20 days, a year month. Say, Lord, Quaka Quamukra, said that you're the poor Jika Quamukrapa. For my color cover. Who bring your Quayapam? When you know, Babia, I see Mamu, Holomo. Well, not who quite them now, but Lamaka said, you will be Babia Nipachum or one over Sedra. Naka Super Holomo. If you are done, I say, yes, I buy. I say, dear Woody. Now, I have prayer come away. You who got down to Cotona, dear. Whom I am, dear Woody, Naya, dear Pata. Now, yeah, so politicians no to come far. Or be president to Abamanua. No, that, aha, you buy a Mamu, where I'm a what now. Think that can, and the end, dear Woody, Naya, one of my non tumpo.
Meda say, Alaji, Meda say, Honey, a demo course, no ABC. Meaning the fact to say yeah kwan na market ni ho no nkyerɛ yeah kwan na wi afa table besi overhead na se beto ade. The risk involved wadwene ho. Said the overhead di esi so wa by 3 e bi free soro gidigidi be hwe wo so a obese nipa. Walanyo the way free akwatia no you are loud and clear mami soja me da say. Dr. Down Blow, or the way free brimso apelsicano, we are in a country where integrity is held in low esteem. Almost every leader's integrity is in tatters. How can a whole CJ be alleged to have engaged in bribery just to bury a case? To me, whether true or not, I think it's the lowest side any leader could get to. I support the call for his resignation. Ghana is now on sale. After returning the money, did the First Lady add interest? Where did she get the money? Will she refund all fuel she has been using to? This popular decision must be treated with all the contempt it deserves. My regards to Dr. Nana Amma Brown Kluche and Dr. Louisa Anna Besio. Opanyi 80 Edway Frika Swa. His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo is indeed an embodiment of wisdom and knowledge. We are proud to have you as our legitimate president. Incompetent Mahama should advise his wife to refund all allowances paid to her since 2009 to the state. If our very humble and God-fearing mother, Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo, has refunded hers, what is Mrs. Mahama waiting for? He should do the needful. Regards to Honorable Mavis Hawakumsin of Kasoa. Bedi Akubi Ebenezer watching you live from Kintampo Mansia. Please, madam, I appreciate your motivation all the time. Queer Ghana, our country leaders are like fishes in the sea. The biggest take the smallest. Always the poor people takes care of the rich people in our country. Master P and I do way about Master P say Mami Soja, I think in discipline is in our DNA. I think so too. We need to fix our primitive attitude first before we ask the government to fix the country. My regards to Alhaji Labaran Yakubu Bari, incoming MC for Asherman Municipality, Master P, London. Abraham Osikani talented or the way Efrin Sawoma Santia Kuranos. Good afternoon, Mami BIAMAH Soja. Ghana, we are our own enemies. Some of us behave like sabe animals. We are not ready to help to move the nation forward, but we are blaming the government to fix the nation. If we don't fix and change our bad attitude, the government alone can't fix it. Let's all change our bad attitude and fix the nation, because we have only one Ghana. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make us strong. Samuel Kwakuyamwa. And was a good afternoon, Mami Soja. I'm watching you live from Newmarket, La Paz. Please tell the First Lady that we love her for the leadership that she has shown to Ghanaians. Please, Mami Soja, tell the former First Lady, Mrs. Lordina Mahama, to bring her alawa back to the state, because Ghana needs money to fix the country. Co-Mensa Pillar 2. His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is the best vice president ever in Ghana's history. Let's support him. Ghana will be like America. Greetings to former President John Ejekum Kufuor. Mary Odonko or Bonensem Ediama Yem programming Noah the Ark Builder inside Kokomlemle. It's indeed true that this world isn't balanced, because the person that cancelled all allowances and put his presidency in line forget to cancel the allowance of the First Lady, because his by then was the beneficiary. But having said that, we the good people of Ghana said paying the First and the Second Ladies is illegal. We never said paying them allowance is illegal. So why this papa from some insensitive people of Ghana? Let's be good citizens and not hypocrite spectators. Kofi Annan, Fifi Annan, please, that place is the Pokwasi pedestrian overhead walkway, not the interchange. I heard the president saying he's constructing an interchange at Tamale, and I burst into laughter. The one at Tamale is a flyover, not an interchange. Ninyina yehu whether flyover, whether interchange you, ninyinara interchange. Abremo. Emmanuel Kwakuyamwa. Good afternoon. I'm watching you live from Newmarket, La Paz. Mami Soja, please tell the NDC and the members that Ghanaians are fed up with them, so they should change their attitude. David Adi, is it time for us to put in control measures? Is it not time for us to put in control measures to let our system work? Would you respect a country that most citizens are than the is the system that works for us. In Shraba Anelka, Ashama constituency. Good afternoon, Mr. Soja. We have said it. You have said it all. And I like your vim. Those who went to the Pokwasi Intelligence to sell to be caned. And also we need to check their condition if they are sick or not. Greetings to Honorable Alhaji Labaran Yakubu. Eric Dankwa and Odiwe Yaba. Some Ghanaians are so, I don't know. So I don't care. I am for Moho. Is Greater Accra Regional Minister watching this happening at Pokwase? Regards to Honorable Frank Anodompre and Bafwajima. We don't need to wait for the Greater Accra Regional Minister to come to this. Whereas we have the assembly. Assembly mine. What Juma is saying. Assembly mine. Assembly woman. What Juma is saying. Manauba Stephen. Please, our former First Lady Lodina, please, so let's Ghanaians have our allowance. Since our JDM thinks about Ghanaians more than Nana, let's have our money. Why? I'm Ponsa Prof. Edway Fichoko. The former President Mahama thinks about this country and not his selfish interest. He should order his wife to refund all the money the state paid to her from 2009 to date or to 2016. We need money to fix the country. Mr. Jomama and his wife should be good citizens and not spectators. What for Diana me the sorry so ha. But we for new plan station, man be a good afternoon. Tell man Lodina Mahama. Ghanaians need our money, period. Greetings, Honorable Moses Abo, MPP Greater Accra, Youth Organizer, and Honorable Benjamin Sechere, MP for Tano South. Made more messages, no, and I made more ACA. Nama fasa kwanya so na me dia sore so e wo kana wuju medie no so enche cry beba studios na fe discussions we se ye ne to media hyehyɛ so ha ye need 100.9 FM me 19 wasugu a wutie no we ye kana wu section na ye de eba wieye no yada mo asemu a mutimi efrɛ ewura kana wu emu na mo kyerɛ mo adwene ene mebu ho no mo we se nimu anim ye si kwan hwɛ ya ma enipa bebre obehwe na baabi a wose nipa fa baabi a wose ka efa na adwadifo age ho no mo aboso no wo mo de titew ba ko di kan di table besi wo na wa ba 2-3 days obi am ka hwe na fofora be ka no ho 2-3 days obi an ka hwe na fofora ba ye ni baabi ya ho so no na wo mu nyina be funkam ho enti the best thing ne say enipa no ya attempt so wo ba then we stop him or her. Ipa ne attempt so oba attempt no akora no ho punishment e wo se wo ho na ebe ya nipa ne enya attempt mpo no aba ameno so abema adwuma ame abepam na firi ho no mo akocreate confusion ne ade yada mo ase ana wu nyame ya dom a benada ye besan e de aba e benada de e ye kwan so kosakose ho enkyerɛkyerɛ ene de beba
Efiura, me mwachi o Efiura. Yes on.
Machi o Efiura. Efiura me chia wonye so.
Hey, Ewura, enfase ma msu. Wati? E ba enfase chia me. Mo yem no.
Won so pepe.
Hey, oh, wa fi, we die me pese oni Efiura bekon. Efiura we die ye kwa sori abo. Ewura de. Mo kwa sori. Ye papa ye. Ewura de ka soro ho a. Wati? E bi se wo ba hwa wa kraba kumpo wunya. Onipa da sane timi koto this way chocolate drink no ne yire ne mma edi nsuohie twabia nom anopa no wi a wasade bia hye fridge mu wo mako school pon a wasan ba be yi anom enu mpore se ne nka ne twaso mu pa ende ye rekore ne fie wura beti ha anopa diu awia diu enumre dia mo no makodew mo mame na mu wi a ma soro akotra so ndem se ye kosum ya
Mesi na dia ya late nso miyanki kabinje Efiura ya wi ya kwasere bo fache ke Efiura wuti fia se light bill no water bill ba wuntua bi wo se sika na fa koto this way chocolate drink na ba nom
ta hwe me catch you play nya play fa say this way chocolate drink no metumi ato bi pa na so na me so mo ahwe wate e de me hia ne nsuohie na nsuohie so me ntoi se me bufu a metumi ato bag mu a wate
yeah Efiura we nko ade ma abunfu me koto mi
Efiura fi de ya bre ma abunfu bi
munyam sumponie na mo ba ya trimodefo
FDA anhwɛ sɛ adwede nkratoe mu agye atom sɛ ɛyɛ
aba studio B ya yɛbɛhwɛ na ɛhɔ nso so nea nkɔmmɔ egu apono so yɛtumi abɛtwetwe ne ho na yɛbɛkasa ɛde afa ho ahwɛ sɛ impact bi bɛfiri mu aba na nene Alhaji Suraj ɔyɛ NPP National Communications Team member ɔbɛba bɛka me ho wɔ ha sɛ ɛna yɛnua bɛma kwakuo wusu ba na hene ɔno nso ɔyɛ NDC National Communications Team member ɔno nso ba bɛka me ho na yɛtumi ɛde nkɔmmɔ no aba mo nyinaa mo ani tua first lady wɔn esikasemi allowances ya wɔn return akɔfa nsɛm bebree aba ama sesei ekukito a wɔn mmarahyɛ bedwam wɔn ɛde ɛto auditor general nim sɛ Rebecca Foundation no kra no wɔn hwɛ wɔn sikasɛm wɔn hwehwɛ wɔn sikasɛm mu na wɔn hunu sika bia ɔman na tua de akɔ foundation mu no yɛn san ɛmɛtua ngu ɔman na ɛfotuo mu back be yesa well ɛbɛhwɛ na yɛtumi aka ho asɛm afei finance committee enra wɔn nso so a recommend sɛ saa car loans na yɛtua edema MPs no tinton time yɛtwam esi na mmom no ebe start from the year 2024 enti wɔn a afei no wɔn press wɔn pɛ sɛ wɔn bɛyɛ members of parliament no oba afi 2024 parliament ubewura hɔ 7th January 2025 wa unya access to car loan ope car loan wa faudi no ho okoje car loan ene wa wasem emfa parliament ho enti no so wom che se de ebeba no na di enti na ehya ase 2024 na mum enhya ase na yia eno so ye behwe na yapo ne ho na nsem ye wo ha ena lawyer bi ene wo hempon bi wom so ho nsem be pie mu ma the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana ono so be bon mu ebie se wakwa request for a $5 million bribe the be ya obekili case bi ede ama obi that same Chief Justice wonim ho hwe nipa na so hempon ya lawyer susu se wonne ka asem na eche no na oje dom ono so se onka bibia sa na se si ade ensem foforo bi apie afrimu a eno so ye beka eho asem yera Kennedy akompra ko Japan atodwa sesi ade obekwa akofesi Privileges Committee of Parliament efa the comment ne ehunahuna nsam a woka edito nsantwere ni bi eso ese se ni ne omka san ono kwano no Ahmed Suale penso okoka bi eni na enu na nsa na Ahmed Suale yekum no enti eno ho nso womo ento sanfre no before Privileges Committee na omini ho ano afi asam ba ko eno so ye behwe aka ho asem enne yenya ntie se 2020 nkwada na wo mokotworo wase no ye aban ekoto Pasco ed ma won so mu nsua se ne ebe ya won betimi atwa ensohwe no ampa wo mo ekosua ye ema wo mu twa ye nsoso na afi ne ho nkontabuo no aba betodwa eba ya sisika puduo 33.6 million Ghana cedis ena wo mo de koto saa past papers no ema enkoda no esua ya wo mo ede epase ye enti ensem weenum ene nsankanya hodo ena ye ba besini nyina koso awiei ya pensemu awoso wusumu ehwe ne ye bebo manyi na yetimi afa enti empanyimfo a mebo wo mu din no eye Suraj Alhaji Suraj woye NDC MPP National Communications Team member NPP National Communications Team member oni minu abema kwakuo wusu bana hene enna ono so NDC National Communications Team member ono so beba na yakabom na yadwen oman Ghana ho eye memman Ghana memman akua Ghana enti enna enawiei oteminkai abuziafo nyame ya dom Alhaji Suraj NPP National Communications Team member wa babe kayensa e wo hase yema na kwa aba na fe de wo ho no yemfa enhyehyɛ Alhaji
madam na design
nyame adom na so e
de nyame ahyo
e de rade ase
na wi abo
ade na me boy wo ye say no
na odi me kotu musio mu
musio sese
and
say anofo mbrejo
o da bi NDC musio party
Then I am your party, Alaji.
Obi a obi tintesio kra na omo press conference. This year me anka say Macjerry tinenia. Omo ka press conference say Sraji ba program nti. And I'm a Macjerry tira ye ni anti ehwehwem.
Oh yeah sure.
Oh, send
Akwaba.
Yes, so na say.
Nyame adom na so e.
Dey easy, o ma miss you o. Do I wash that na only Macjerry. Mo amba me naming ceremony no.
Oh, me name Alaji. Na me name.
Na Macjerry na MC o. Obi aba o mo say MC no he.
Macjerry.
Ye hu asa.
MC na nko.
Challenge easy o. MC na maboka. Me dey akojo manum. Say Macjerry ba be MC.
Na afa ko.
Ela afa me call. But yeah. Akoye pa.
Macjerry man compensate you.
O be compensate.
Man compensate.
Any o mo ma me coffee na me nom.
Any Macjerry over to you. Over to you. Obi na asem.
Now. Who say who here?
Oh, bibia the din. Yeti here dey na chese ahoden e wo ho. Alaji, ma yam hwe me pese yeti wei efiri ho no mutew ansa na issues ho no ka issues ho dey ba me pese no ne tackle no first concerning first lady the foundation no right now minority in parliament actually on auditor general the audited the accounts of the Rebecca Foundation na state sika bia wo bia no etuama wo mu bia no reverse back it's edu sampempeso.
Well, mami fa kunya so na me chia etifo Ghana fo nyina o mu tie me na awie yi mo djumadi de bia ni TFM de se me bom abaso mo ye ma ne ye fe pa na nkrofo ya omo aba me program ase
alajo adam ma fa when to a silent
ampa na me fa akunya so na omo so me nda omo ase na bebi a Ghana e kono anhwe ya oyeri nyem kra minority berezi concern in parliament say yenhwe kwan a okunu fa so a wonyemo because Ghana as a in the different way where in the global system no be a person building the mine na bibia there ekoso said there was so wawa and now South Africa umbetimi aboso say after all the crisis amokono South Africa is changing and now obi to Kigali Kigali o share Kigali resources and in ye wa national improvement amoawa I didn't think the United States of America doing the right thing and make sure say we continue what we left behind. And then Abba so be a person will humility the government in power. No need kwan ya first one. No the AKWAFO fan no be share and that is debate I work on my say first lady allowances are and second lady allowances are moji. There obi committee akoma recommendation say si e chia omo allowance dia committee no kran ka say en chia omo ka o.
Omo salary.
Omo David omo say ye mom allowance dia ene nka omo recommendation say nka ye nhwe say nka betimi attach the mampeni na katua no na nka ya dey ye do omo article 71 no so a recommendation
okay
and we are see recommendation is accepted in every committee okay. Because once you set the committee no they will do their investigation, they will discuss, they will see the need, if there's a need for them to bring it as a proposal in the form of proposal. And one is a Ghana for a bed who said, no, is it the right? Na sorry. Ena, Mama Penina Nado, or Pese or Chiani Erika. So, you know, sometimes, you know, it's not about Rebecca, it's about the family of Rebecca. Ni ma obeja omo, ni dachi obeja no. Na obi edi afin edi akwako gono so. Se oman no am pene so se, ni na yedi ma kakra na nanka the president person wadi ma okaka enya Rebecca nko a o. Former first lady yo ho. Former second ladies yo ho. Your former second ladies and first ladies be 3 or 4 e wo ho. Ena yes our current no omupe one day they also become a former into almost young builder they said the be equal to everybody na power no so be ababi mebo NDC baby
sure
na MPP so ay ababi tiene si ye wo so a no you see yam fix the country now we are fixing the country now nkofo they almost say let's support the country because the country doesn't need anything to fix igna ye wo ho e koma ye nyina anu ntina ohwe kwanya mo fa so say yen audit Rebecca Akufo-Addo's foundation. I mean, catch her. Former president of United States of America. Barack Aquaria Omuyini Trump.
Donald Trump.
Who kind of last speech?
There be.
It's a short word. Message. I say, be careful for what you choose for yourself. It's a very big statement. As a ne nyankopo adawruma na manya konya na mene wotena se edi nkomo yi enu nchese minim kasa sin Ghana fo ne America no Ghana fo nim seneme ba ne mum chechemu ntina ye ba ha ne nyina ye di adwuna ba na Ghana fo decide de hina ene nyansa ye de ekokwan ba akoso na omo afa na ene sawotu baby na wo say because of opesa oba power do I desperate say you investigating Rebecca Akufo-Addo's foundation say free one ye ko 2 meboa na class 1 obi a obeko school bia okọ class 1 menya wa adwe say obi class 2 into to hell of class 1 say yes sir audit any we are we will go back to the other previous foundation I want no they will also go and do it because they are all first ladies they are all second ladies they all fall into the government affairs. And they say, oh, if you are calling for this one, fine. It's the same way you call for the money.
Don't you think, sir, an amoa, maybe a first lady 2 years, or refund allowances, sir? Yet we are at Yama or meanwhile, no, and yet no one some and a year can name recommendation, no, a committee, no, a recommendation, and no, and about the public domain, woman some say, yam peneso emma aketua sa enkoso ye can see yam peneso maketua sa enkoso yen ka say refund all monies that we have paid to you no refund it back to the state.
Did you hear the statement? Did you hear the other opponent press conference?
What did they say?
So omuka almost say ye pekwan bi na atua omuka and they also say it's clear said they didn't fall under Article 71.
And it's true.
The Article 71 is the government workers.
Yeah.
And almost it's true. They don't fall under Article 71. And Ghana Mraso. Now for a won't follow on it. You have to return it back. What is the reason why I say this? Said tax for back. NIT FM. No muka say na maybe I twem ya no certain bia mun tax examination bia mun ya no na mun qualify some benya o twen say be ka say returning the money back no the way in the manner ye ka ho asam no ntina e ma no quickly because you want to restore the integrity of the family to prove it to the whole world say sasika no enye se nikunu enni o de be ma no aye chok money nti so take it back. It belongs to the country. You don't wait for the country to do debate on it. But so they make out to myself, ni Bumfuye, Rebecca Bumfuye, because what does she a first lady of the country was saying, Samut me a case, committee the recommendation, and the committee soon case yenchia or moka. They are giving their own opinion, and your committee near Ghana, they are working for Ghana. And he said, ye pequine na nyankupo adawruma. Na ejamini abanaina ba Emmanuel welcome man kai be yasa to welcome me person me overtake na Emmanuel welcome why desperate one na kupon ko na nim dia ba beka oh etina chese bibi say aba na mame no refund ya enu ntina wo beka ya me ka masab na said me say e hia se bia e wawieye sure oko class 1 na wo beka class 2 aba ya de body edi kan no ye utwa to no ese wo hu se enu abi ne ebeden ye de bebo na Rebecca de ne diaba asawasi constituency ye hia ska de aye park bi ye nya ska no na ska bi a wo eda bebe no so ebetimi aye park ni ye mesisi ka bi a eda bebe no ebetimi siesie park no so obi de ne diaba ye twen obi de mesi ye twen obi de nti going forward no Nana the Danko Akufo-Addo to prove it to the whole country say one on car say yentua ni yere ana na busianfo ka o patche say Ghana yeti emre bia na etwembia no tena parliamentarians unya ba parliament pe ni ama loan se fatoka ene mo ogidie say parliament loan no se fatoka ne ye di first no ne de kan na ema o say ema o choice. And I say current situation so
mame for officially memma bana hene akwaba nya be ma me hu wache Okay, say. Page microphone. Now when if you are more no ka. Asma okay can say. One kai. Man penyin kan oba ada since o ware Rebecca 19 kodwo ho. Nya eye fence 2017 ya no be di akonwa. E do person say free that time no be 2007 no mo Rebecca ko homa. Oh, menkasa. Bibi aboko de. The radiasi. Me aware pa, me aware. I know say rush. That's Nyamisha so buy.
So my match.
Manufa na nusi wia. Na nusi wia na nusi wia. Oye wekipi.
I don't be as all mabio.
So match no. First no mo fi say kotoko ni Chelsea. Omo say de no to omo de asaba.
Eti ayi to asoma me.
Oh, nti e kaye ka ebinu no obi to o say obi betua na busia foka. Nti if you are not bold right here. E wo gidie say osom Ghana man. I put the challenge within 24 hours. They should return their money. But here,
former first lady, former first lady, Mrs. Lordina Mahama. So on one can say, on Pebibia. One can so on pay.
Until the Sikadia, Ghana Sikadia, more. Ambrana, Atlesia, Ambrana, Goso, Abrana, Tapa, Mahame, Collins Dauda, Kuro Mahame, Omupensiano Momunya. Mahami omo chiro omo ekuafo ene planting for food and job na abo omo yesika won ho a oso on cars on famra obi di ne dia ba obi to say e be say e die o say Ghana ehiaska political party be say ni kunu tuaneka no allowance na ye de mano no oje allowance no because officer she's entitled to it. But because of certain political party statement, actually say clearly she's not entitled to it. So are you entitled to? Why do you have to hold it? You need to prove, say, you are a strong Ghanaian and you trust and you believe the country.
Now more NPP as a political party. More so much say Mrs. Mahama onye entitled to what she took.
Asama na me ka na no. Na nsuo to na wonti ni ye ma me sanka bio abaye di atwa de edi kan no ye otosu mienu wa line no so utimi ndoje nti na me say o kasama no ahweni ye
it is say
asama make me say Trump was say be careful for what you choose for yourself.
It is say has it come to a situation whereby say yeah appeal to the auditor general say audit the accounts of the Rebecca
Madam,
Foundation,
I am
Rebecca
not
Foundation.
in the opposition to. I am not in the position to say whether they should do it or not.
This is what the minority in Parliament are saying.
So the minority sees that there's need for the Auditor General to go and do that. Then the Auditor General has a lot of work to do. As somebody here,
you don't see the need for that.
Me see. Omuka say there's no need for us to pay the first lady. So you have first come back. So if there's need for that, they should go and but I need to order them 7 million for. You remember better radio suni TV suni aka. They be some but going forward, no, it's time for us to build the nation Ghana.
Okay.
We should change the certain mentality. Press conference. Ghana for should have peace of mind on certain things I see. BBC ayentu ya boase. Obiya nimse Article 71. No, they are not entitled to that article. And you say, okay, yenhwe. Committee ni se munhwe. There's a party no se omu respect ma eba ma sam de NDC de no makọ press conference. Oya oba nti ebe man conversa. Presidency ne ka se yentu o makatua gombe press conference. Because omu ye ma, first ladies ye ma. I'm see yenhwe de said the politics amayoko sam de fanu. Obi a wuto ene your wish is to be better than where you are today. Na ene nyankopa dauruma na waba be first lady e wo Ghana. Na kakra ye di ama o yentua uka o kakra ye di ama o no political party bia be press conference against o fi say mat wo mo ka de en oyo oba nti esi o nikunu chianeka o chale certain word be you should be very careful of what you say about that word because definitely it may be used against you. na ye ni say ye de ebu ma so ye nim say omobu omo ho nti first lady I trade the example the NDC for say they are not entitled to hold that money e aban dia e aban sika nti omonje na first lady no before be first lady no obi so be first lady and I dare them and challenge them say so wogidie so o pegana pa and then the pechina ye money ma dey encho first sika mabra back but first lady be a first lady but the issue is about the first ladies.
That's Alhaji Suraj and Oten and Ghana NPP National Communications Team member. They say minority more crop in Parliament and more Akwale on the Auditor General say Omomodia some back audit the accounts of Rebecca Foundation. Omo says state your transfer state funds be at the cohono more any idea omo reverse it. And for MAAME to state office. Has it come to this?
Media, he decide.
Company decide ya na mo na mpesa mo twist ni ma.
But I na boni be na me ya o ba ya ma chia o kasa kura o mbo midi. We sa na etina se.
Ba mo de na.
We are seeing the sa wo. Boni be na ya.
Na dua ma so.
Da be intentionally no certain impression. So o ba ya anka attack. Se sia o be attack o mo. Enka kasa me hu ti say ya na nka man kasa. Be there.
Abia me for the wo ni. Suraj me mo atras me.
Afi na.
It's just an run and you know that was in the
Obi ambisa o.
That chief was account one. Etia omampanyi na akosete the committee ba ko a Don Dramani Mahama 20 na omo yes I recommend omo de no I on pebium aseti on the committee
but sir aban from biaba or set up the committee
but enyemra you can opt say
but sir that has been going on because I can't remember former president Jerry John Rawlings at time na committee bisa ho former president Kofor Bai ono so beti the committee former Atamas Bai ono so ba beti the committee it is so sir why is this different
Senka President Mahama oko one term right as president you know who can say the one on an Akufo and oko 2 term you go by that the same recommendation
by force sir
and by force but when he hasn't got set new committees I won't press changes here you understand and a changes in here
and I make can say who's way say others are change here what prevents this current one to also change or to form his committee
so committee no every adwuma na Akufo ado say mumfa we nhye mma am we no and ye be brief no ye brief ni we no say I'm satisfied with it into offer leader of government business my majority leader I say chairman Sabos and okunle in our parliament on the 6th of January 2021 that man for lose power MPC omani abre omo sunsun omo no dan ye decide ne koy into kaya ye MPC ni bebre say omokura omani anhye sa document yesu eno an say my kokwe ya jatum ya pass eno an ye pass ye so
sure say sa na course
sir that no na me hwe TV on the 6th of
January.
But
I stop telling people what is not true.
I'm passing about 36 new bills.
Is it part of it?
On the 6th of January.
Yes. That's not parliament. I'm a new parliament.
Madam, he has to bring that evidence about it.
That's on the 6th of midnight. And parliament. Both new and
that
old.
very day, no. The whole day in the parliament, it transits and sana. Omo asaba abede. Abet trans here.
But say you will see him pass here. Two foot row Gugana for him. Abba. One passes I why not pass it? What is your evidence?
You're passing on the 6th of January.
Parliament. Say minority for say omo wo munim kwan ye fa so a ye gitum
munim Michael Kwe parliament no ye the document ba e bi wo ho a bulky document ma ye adwuma bi ama parliamentarian bi na documents ye de be ba ya ye ma 1 week kra maybe you can't finish it it's more 2 hours to go and read it so they don't read it apart from maybe finance committee a omo betimi anya information kakra omo aka nyina e betimi the books ni go omo ka mu sa na bo on hwe mu da because your mom ample time to go through it anything omo recommend say your assistance ni ade ma omo ni ade a na omo be bo omo sa nyuma nyina but they won't allow time and space it's ya di ba ya the next one da yes mu hwe mu ya pass it nso be hwe na ba bi ho no ade ne won appendix untimi nkan nu ho budget nyina asa na yom so just it MPC no say omo ahu a megitum ni bi ya adwen say yes it's possible say omo hu so just because enye recommendation back on salary
enye
just one paper eye bulky article 71 for judges dey wom parliament dey wom presidency omodos enti bi kura no ono ogia ba bi a MPC dey ne wo no ehọ no ono na attention wo no akobie wa hwe so just enti wonko president and spouses ne honom so just enti omo ahu a ne kwan so no ya yeri command na akufu adu no ogitu mu no asenti wasenti o kai say Speaker of Parliament Kraka say budget ya ye de bre omo Parliament 2021 ya reduce Parliament for esika no it is executive no
budgetary allocation
the Parliament ya reduce any judiciary this executive no amfa machine they won't approve the budget for them ebo Emma Asanti bedi atu seche meza bonzu be ka say ono ana de to me etwe sa ade no emba Parliament na omampanyi ni mu hwe okay na satam no mampanyi into mampanyi e no recommend say yemfa sika wi enhyem ma meyire ne yemfa bi nso enhyem ma ne empeg up as cabinet
omo nkwanti na mampanyi etu sa na mo
of course omo na ye sitting
omo no better forever and ever
obi enye forever and ever but omo so na start here because o hwa committee's recommendation started from 2017 to 2020 2017 no Rebecca any Ramatu and first and second lady
Rebecca and Samira
point of correction
okay
tell by you intentionally came to but I mean yes how
Suraj
it's a maintenance na ma yes how o pagana for
Samira
pagana for
and na bana hinu ni second lady din
say a strategy or more use o ma ko meeting say omo dia show mu speaker no until they will go with it
speaker onye adwuma of state protocol enya odi edin Ramatu akoshe inauguration book state protocol for no apprentice book no mo dia share
ya say vice president dey ho fe o hey but na ni o say ya wo ya foke
Ota okwadua no yi ni America and now no na me hwe mo UTV anwumre news market women ye interview om no obako say anti Becky kura de yehu adwuma kakra o ye na baako ne de apart from makeup sin ntade a wo hye yehu hwe so person contest miss well UTV videos
current situation is yefa fingu Baumiane ne because they are the potential candidate for now until ba stadium but I need to be able to reduce yes I know it says can make
so what in 2017 to 2020 any power more power anti Becky and Miss Samira so just say into omo and a benya salary no omo aka omo ye pass former I first ladies in any second ladies e bi nkan om etim futra aban for tugu ye ne special information minister say o e be ka omo atwa mu nyina enye no kore Ghana for yen kasentia allowance da aye de my first ladies ne second ladies a omo twam
no bo so binte
obi grant eye den na mo akofa salary abebata de hu a afedie ati be kimni ya na okum senior sade ya basically na minority for so pesika no a how are you going to run your office? Ese se wo kwan fufuro bi abefa so a.
So no de ono personally sika amode man de o se ompe. And even recommendations no kura committee no I recommend no ompe. But in the workers there say aban betimi atua omo. At no personally there.
Enye anti Becky na nim fainting e this can man. By that you say occupy that
first lady position.
Sir, send your own first kasem ko ha ni kunu and me ko to GTP or chana me ko to lazy me ko ye say. Sa onko ye bi. Enti ne ma uska wo so betimi dia to ho ne ma say omo buy omo da bia wo so look good because you are the first face privileged woman.
Yeah.
So just here. So just here. So there be ikunu ni dey say ne dey nenko. You understand? And nothing here this scan it is a one Jesus scan wa. Na kwan be so na wo kofa koto sa ntoma ni lazy no ne ade a wo be hye no ne ade. Because it goes with your office. That is over fa kwan fufuro bi so na wanya.
Na moon raise sa concern say bia kwan be na wo be fa so ara ne office bra wo return say sika ye dey ma wo.
Na ye be question. You understand? For me your Auditor General's report for 2020. Office of President sika ye twa ko 4.5 billion. Suraj wo ho nto onim. Omo di sika na bro so over 50 million Ghana cedis. Auditor General question. Budget overrun. Oh, me we are maybe amount.
Me the communicators now onu am ka wie ma me wie no. Wie madam boss. Esa wo yibra dabi minnim.
Report no way.
Minnim.
I want my phone.
Yibra you phone ni. Fa me phone ma me sa wo phone nyejima me nyejima. Mana ni utimi betena anfa futuro ngu amanfo enim. What be that? That communication na moye no. Debi you
Vice President office. One tea ni Coca-Cola and over 3 million.
Debi sans some.
One anum tea ni Coca-Cola.
Okay say bana ina ba dia na mekae. Mi say akwa odi futuo na eba be gu Ghana. He say dia okeka ne nsam.
Kana hina report no.
Obi awa report no.
Auditor General's report in the year.
The year 2020.
Madam,
The year 2020.
The
public account general government for the year ending 31st December 2020 reviews that.
But I need to send man no ready.
Ameba.
There be send man no ready. There be send man no ready. I want fair and justice. Messi send man chira no baby awo obeyi. Enye wo phone so na obekọ chira de. Obi a send no text message no ready. So no menye me mpini ma wonya saade no me si chain fama no eni so obie la go de
document ko program
o se koku ba ko de different wo yi
document ne
o me say me no de no because me trust no to ready
enye wo it is a tiefo
it na me say tiefo hu justice I wo
biama on control program na
say wo control no kra na da wo twine da wo bo che
me bie ma bie me ready so eno so ma me
kan ma me
I say the audited accounts, the year ending 31st December 2020, reviews rather shockingly a staggering budget overrun of $8,827,394. About dollar more $1.4 billion. And not watch chemu baby askan. Presidency, Office of Government Machinery. Omudi broso 54 million Ghana cedis.
Omudi broso.
Sika ye de ma.
Read it.
Now, budget.
No, read it. Just read the context.
Oh, okay.
Read it in English so that everybody will understand.
Okay.
And yet,
what appears to be a free-for-all spending frenzy, the Office of Government Machinery, where the presidency is located, spent an excess of 54,055,032 cedis, in addition to the 4.35 billion 894,365 approved by Parliament for that office. You call Electoral Commission. Electoral Commission also overshot its budget by a whopping 158,743,269.
Let's go back to the presidency.
269.
Presidency, the first no when you are giving a statement. Okay, when you are giving the statement, and when you read it,
also by over 50 million cedis.
Yeah.
And no,
and I know the fee
so
Ghana for
it.
What you want to my fee go na odi Ghana for any.
Sika no anti Becky say onye no. Ebia owo kwan ya obefa so onye ne sika by this a year miscellaneous expenditure no money ade wo chief of staff office wetimi anya. Hwe who your first lady a obo epunu bia mu okrom ha ye bia o. Ye wo memos we go around FDNPC. Rebecca Foundation ye tam a whoopie 750,000 Ghana cedi man say on fan run the foundation. Tenkonya first lady a ngo benya. BIAMAH me so me wo foundation bi ma bomu bia mieme. Obi ama me. Esan se me bibi nye o mampanyi. You understand? Ghana Manganese Company. Yema Rebecca Foundation, $600,000 Ghana dollars. Some from running a because of Nikruya president ya. Ye nim say all running foundation. Tini ede sa niyema we nyina ama no. Wa hwe nam 1 nam mission. Only ni collaborate Rebecca Foundation and no more running a year. Nam 1 men's good boa Rebecca Foundation money ade. The audited accounts will be reveal sa niyema we nyina. Ye ko audit accounts wa sika aba foundation ni mu bia. Ene de ode aye bia. Yama one na de ne nsa wura wo mu. A wo ho a wa yi a akọ wo ne nsa to. Ye wo ye nyina no kakra ye den o de poje. You understand? Enti no se anti bekisi ne buafu a na se ne sika ye de ma no ne salary wo se on di mu ba kokra. Otimi a tro 900,000 Ghana cedis. One check. Amaye. One chichemu. Se nka me na sika ye se me refund ya. Ke be take me be say 10 years and san me timatu. Esanse madi. E jeje sika na ye de ma no on fa nya hwe. Iguo. Te wie ya.
Bia we invest.
Ewa. O invest.
And then here na investments.
What you one check bam.
Bia we invest.
Yama. Ya me kan. Ye nya omampanyi a ahead. Of the country. Instead of fixing the country, he is fixing the wife. And you read the can Auntie Becky said, "On one casa name ye macra, the omo foundation no cry me ye jumada." The matter is a kufo de yehun and ama kufo say no ye in charge of mother and care. Auntie Becky the end of so money.
I jump foundation.
Etini mano.
And then I jump. Debbie. I didn't know jump foundation.
Oh, Daddy.
Who to be free one in quarter?
Ni mano. But foundation.
Me banahini. Sa foundation ya ka ho ase Rebecca Foundation, you know. Ede no omode ye. Eniema omode ye nyina sa it goes to serve the interest of the country. Meboa. Ananiema omo ye na benefit o man.
Me hu niema ni bi se o maye bi.
Hu de o maye bia.
Say bia omo showcase. Me hu ye. Maybe they have a website and they have a year okwa. We hu niema o ye no ni ade. They can put it out there. Na public to see. Na meboa. Na ye kokwa mu ni ade na say light ma ye be de ne hu. Nti ji say me hu dia meti a ne say Rebecca Foundation. Me hu ni omo ye. E okromo a. Ya me kan omampanyin ni maso akwati bi o. Jesus Keepers Foundation. Who call GCB Bank.
And Obia entitled so better foundation. And
I make us say the doors to ne BIAMAH Rebecca. Na sa doors no emiema wo ayi ya wo si.
Me sumate me foundation.
Na okwa ayema.
Huh?
Okwa
GCB Bank. Ebia menkoe.
Okwa ayi commercial bank ayema bi.
Me say ebia menkoe.
Onyo mampanyi wo fase. Esu mi wo bi. Oh, 2014. Ma kwa. Minya bi. And I make us say the privileged position you occupy as first lady no.
Obi open that door no.
Obi person okọ papa ne ho a. Onu so the house wa. Obetimi ahu no. Eti bibia ni a first lady ye be boa na than any other person sitting somewhere. Na hu no mampanyi so a ba bia wu ama. Say ye adwuma na wo pe. Say ye contract na wo pe. Say ye emmoa bi ana bibia. O mampanyi
na yene si for mama.
Yansi ye. Why interject here?
Yene si for mama.
Eti minority say ye audit ma Auntie Becky accounts wa omudika. Esan say what you assign 900,000 a salary ama ye dia. Na allowance ye to am yin na fa no so brai. Na Mobutu sese kokura oba ye wantua na yereka. Na akufu ado pe. Your man ye ma wo nyina wutimi high airplane. Eko dware wo wie mu nyina still wo see me send to America agus. Oh bro yan asan brai yesu. Aden at the time why you work COVID ya ahunhiahia mu killer taxi say Ghana fo kon mu a yentimi ntua. Wo see me tua Auntie Becky ka. At the time why you go 9 local banks ya man for you unemployed. You see cash. Wo see me tua Auntie Becky ka. At the time why unemployment any insecurity and I just have a branch called Akronobo and San Omodidi. Who see me to America?
Medase banahene. Medase pi. I was your former 19 was Sugua Uti and a high and needs 100.9 FMs, right?
Pacho, 1 minute. Pacho, very important.
Pacho, be a person react.
Oh, says Saleba. Oko Abuabua, Central Mosque. On say Omo Musradian, Omudoso, Omo Mao, Omusradi, a come, Omo Ghana for. Misraw with the imagine now nice. Na me power chow say. Yes, 3.2 million or John Mama yero. On famra back. Because me cannot credit. And you credit. Me say yes, 3.2 million. And the whole. Me can be as a scano. Because who him? Oko aswasia. Say you make catch us. Oko sienchem. Tadia so abaso. Oko kokunuma. Atani ata. O here fogu ho. Na okuta 3.2 million. Parliamentary me say yen catch and say me I dare you say Rebecca Diaba dem baby amunye ba on fambra back me say mama no cry say grana mo frɛ
oh yeah sure say oni abotre
you know abotre ka be yaka salary mu asam ye kai
mama no friend say wo ni say
me say Rebecca
David mamba ko no
enya na wo bo ni di
mamba ko the friend say
Wankasabo.
Oh, Miss so say kai.
Wankasabo na wo di ni say
president now John Mama na here. E fen say. Your South airport ro Ethiopia.
Oh, Mr. and Mrs.
If I'm Ethiopia na e fen ni here say Ethiopia no. Papa na e fen ni. Papa no here. Yesika 3.2 million no. Of amra.
Yeah, Krama.
It is right, but friends response be on that.
Oh, the American said here. The bottom line is the banana can in our 2 feet Ghana for. The opposite politics, so cost over for my bear politics. But me person, me senior brother and Tiasia say we are discussing a serious matter, not political issue here, because this is issue concerning Ma. You try your best, your political parties, you protecting Ma. You been so better na na oba fe mami na o kase ono oni abutre. It's not good like that. Don't use politics that way. Because the person me catch and they say tikai mo na mo koye press conference say mo be gu nanima ase say ni kunu tua de ka and we say allowance ne de mami the sika ne ye Ghana de na mran makwan say according to your mo kai say me use sika na and ye sika ne nie na sika na nkasa ono wo de invest sika no because ni kunu tua wo he no watena opposition long term ni kunu he no enya fe e na obeba be kasa obo Ghana for mo he no but a privilege na obi enya e na ya che bi muka omampeni dada o ma twam ni ya che omuka memenim say statement idea ma NDC for nyina me na me catch the next minute is attacking Baumia and his wife the next seconds demonstration bibia ni wa aka biom okoka interchange amuso mo na start here okoka o kasa mo say come di amanfo e come bem na di amanfo yenim say in system na ye run no somebody is better than somebody and then nka wotu onom na nka wada yase free education ayaye na nka wada yase nka wotu ai napco no wada yase nka na wotu zongo development fund no wada yase and the national chief imam wotimetina ne free no obo no kuku say NPP government medamase because mama me inner city and zongo development fund wotu onom ye hwe zongo na mo sai zongo ene nkasa skai nka betimi masalachi ayekoi ebeto nantwie ama ebi mu zongofo akwakoye sala ama mo adom nyame ase ati Rebecca hu se sala eba no wodi ni sika baba Samira di ni di eba nka ya no musu di omu di eba oh na meche it going forward no so you blame when you are blaming mistaker make sure you defend yourself you are blaming mistake you still holding the mistake in your hand now tia o kade o si de obi akojare o replay now nim Ghana record na hey banani katabi modi amusu o obi anu ajari o play mu o na ye wonyum to bi o ha
me da say
mate
I was young for Musa Batwa. The arguments of former first ladies to refund the alawa is the most ridiculous argument. The public outburst was in respect of salary, not allowances. If not public outcry, Rebecca Akufo-Addo and Samira Baumia may have been sitting on the illegal money by now. So president and vice president cannot take care of their wives after they take over 30,000 cedis as monthly salary. What about the ordinary Ghanaian who cannot even raise 3 square meals a day? Ghana in a serious leadership crisis. Gbegbe Asre Enoch and was still fix the country. Manauba Stephen and Onusudi Weya Basista BIAMAH. You see, the NDC people is the same thing they set up a Supreme Court when they were going out. In 2020 election petition, it's ran. Oh, I can't get it. Ishraba Anelka and Onusudi Weya and was saying So Mr. John Mahama decided to cancel our hard-working teachers and nurses training allowances and use the money and paid his wife, Madam Lodina Mahama, to pay back the allowances paid to her. As simple as ABCD. This is serious and must not be accepted. Greetings to Honorable Alhaji Labaran. Khalifa Yanso and Wofre Khalifa Efre Kweku Thomas Boache and was when will NDC start to tell the truth? And also so day Abba madwen check akra mode aba no wey Facebook live. Next you know meko WhatsApp no so eso na de mode aba no can kind of come at the amount. Yemoshi na yenko enra Parliament one more etnase na Finance Committee of Parliament one more. I recommend this sa car loans na yede emma members of Parliament and Council of State members no yentwam yenyai ma nemo no sebesha sia ye adwuma age afe 2024 obi beka se adan na yetwam a yetwam ensha sia mfiri enei wo pebose a wankasafo anim kokoje nemo no gise bi a afi bi ansana akwa akwasha ase kwaku neba
Biama medase. Think say salary some year and a cover MP car loans we buy as na government year propaganda na finance minister kole loan no
propaganda wa dem
say no mo pese MP car loan no e be cover tibeki or pa salary no so just say it's year ma finance minister kole before parliament say 28 Yama Minias Suraj or a spice of parliament. Brilliant. Very excellent young man. Mensuminya bia Dachi Mesomaya Day. Beko. It's way minimoto. It is a make parliament.
And now I'm daddy.
You say, and yet carning and yet carning and ultimately yet, sir, and you may fee areas, can it be a one more. Mekano a cobac by baby boo. You understand? The two here do chica. We were this year or no more. Your man Pajaro. We soon 4 years. A mindful man, Bibia. It's in a dear crow, but Tono is you. In your qua a moon giant, no, I call no you sooner, dear. MPD, ye mount long. Now the Akotoka and what fuel what the Alpha driver, Triana Canny and the engine. You swat
at your own cost.
At your own cost. Who we are. That's it all. What man to we are or as Gracia near the Bemano?
No, your compulsory says so biaji.
No, here can tell me what, quote, now your friend say, emergency, Yembra Parliament near there. Have to move. Your Bema movement are easy. And yet, Necran and your mamma Daroma, flight to me landi or Kumasine, Tamaliana Jo. No money, dear MP Simi Koba. A cafe, 1 hours, 16 hours, no 2 quite off near the Asamba. And they the MPC ni bebre o sere first Kumasi ni etimi kwa nayo last time na me call Africa was mini honorable minister of trade Alan Chemate mini na tra ayim kosi anayo okwa yiaba ade chia na osamba aye easy utimi kwa anayo pon adwuma utimi ko ade chia na wo ba no ne ade ban bi vision no ban bi di oba ya o se me de metua America ono ne priority no you understand eti MP4 car loans ne de say see e betwa mu a na ban or kotoka 275 amoma ye adwuma na yama aban mechirem se or toka sa amoma ye adwuma na wa service cars no na 4 years o maja ona foforo ba o ma be yisu
na say going to parliament so be ampo bi achew won na so be som omanfo enti ye nto aba ma ne kokko som ye
president ni kono ye for so no koye executive see a bulletproof car man or them.
And send the first gentleman of the land.
Your first gentleman. Your panichon or coy. Or see, your man quite no messume. I feel the young is summoner. What done the emperor? And they will be player warm water woman and son was from. You understand? And then on the yet talk man no use, including their wives, their ministers, their staffers, free car, free food. Na MP ono so spending sika around election corner there. Also ono there undeserved saka.
You think MPs is yema free car?
Oh yeah, Article 71. Chief Justice Yamani free car. Judges of the Supreme Court, Appeals Court, High Court, they all have cars provided by the government. Other than MPs, they are movie. Almost Article 75, one office holders. Go to Land Commission, go to NCC, go to Electoral Commission. They give them cash. The men's land cruise or them one at all. I am man on the Tomano. It is a chance as MPs and deserve car loan there. Any are buying and table BBC, any I mean, but talker, poo, 275, Obako, you dear. Who you sue 4 years, who lose seat, I would assume. Who we near all to us. You understand? There should be something. Yes, there should be something. Untimi fa bibi ensi nothing so. Nti aban fa proposal amra say the immediate to honie. Na Ghana for yenya no baba na yenyin tum. They say going forward no. We near the eko. MPs bi wa fe no maba. Obi o wa atena parliament.
And na yenya ne say MP a wo ba fresh. Ye wo entitled to.
And also another option.
Because obo one ma wa ba trade the fourth time.
Emeritus as a hoye car garage. MP emeritus. Because every 4 years be our car. Ya packing or hot.
So on one a toy.
Fine. Hey, alone nibi. Into no. Na yes so. O say chairman saboso. What's on parliament ya che? It's new MPC a. Omo beba ayi no. They deserve the loan. Normally ya new ones na beba. Omo nurse. Nti no e kan nya dey. Enko na nim kese. Ah. No mo ya tobi amom. Who call second term one. Ya muwa obi new ones ba sa. E no ya another option. Anansa aban beto a service ni ade no de amom no de ayo adwuma so dey say nje eno de e metimi aka afa ho no say me ne ye mo nya adwun se betwam complete
it says Raj
madam said ya
MP's car loans no
said ya minu e ka no na wo ka same mane ye me de say nka say first MP no ba na nka no ya ka say because of say unika no nti o faka na saka no na fako parliament eno no so mene minua adwen asama o kan no mene ya adwen because said ya o kan no me call Haruna Idrisu fie kasa egu ono no nya kasketwa kasa egu okra mintimi kan ni fie kasa ye ho ma Haruna Idrisu ewa tamale because ni fie o tamale kasa egu omu ma
Asa ye ne dia.
Ese menkasa. Makacho so wa wieka. Tie makacho wa wieka. Me se me ko ni fie no se me nua ko me nua fie no ko hunka. Ana me ko Haruna fie na me ko hunkas. Ni nyina eche se kas no edoso ma omo. Omo nim ni omo ye. E na wo hwe yes a Collins Zauda akọ parliament. Ne kas ontimi nkan. Wo hwe yes a Mutaka akọ parliament. Ne kas ontimi nkan. Kas no omo dia go osa. Omo ontimi nkan. Enti through baby a many ne ya adwen ne di oka. The packing of the cars no. Now going forward nuti eno be na de bia make no. President Trump, what's a me boss how? What's say be careful for what you choose for yourself. Eno be ni o. Ye ka article 71 Ghana for nyina so fine. The titlement of article 71 no. Ye ka say ye be concentrate on it. Ngojidie say no ma bebrebe benya asam wo Ghana ha o.
Asam be na be fi
ma. Ebe do so me sister. Ebi na aba ye maame de ne sika eden e de akwa obi de wo de ne sika obi de ne sika ya party it say wo ko ha sika re no opposition ya o
Adia no speaker,
opposition ya pa o
and members of parliament chief justice and other justices of the Superior Court of Judicature Auditor General Kahon chairman deputy chairman Electoral Commission Commissioner for Human Rights and Administrative Justice, and then the deputies. National Assembly Common Fund, Administrator Kahon, Chairman, Vice Chairman.
Are you reading what he says they should give them loan? Meba, are you reading?
Article 71.
I can say a mom loan. And I can say they are entitled to.
Sir, I defense.
Minya Kasami say, or see. Yeah, be ye, sir, loan no a free ma. Then for bibimbe shame. So they be
sir odikan ejuma members of parliament
yeah the all kind
of omo constituencies
also make I say I agree with him because me wo Esutufi South Atilensia me friend say member of parliament from Atilensia kra to Kumasi no enye kuma mekumi ho a at least I should give myself 3 hours or 2.5 hours because me hear amount for me to be journey like that but me can no say then heavy. But she too much. issues ya bi ne eka no ma fifi mu se ave ade a be recommendation abe asam nti asam abayi ese parliament ehwani ensiesie no ma bi a ehun se daachi bi ebe ma ye de ebe ma ye problem ene car loans ye ka ho asam yi car loans no the parliament akasa we should be able to agree or disagree on whether yes or no and make it permanent. So for now no all kase yempe bibi parliamentarians ye twa muka e ka ye twa mu no enu a bi no loan na ye ka loan na ye ka loan no ka
ote ni ana kwaku e ka no
ye na
kwaku say if the presidency chief justices no mo e ka ho nyina no ye twa muka at the end of every month but they are entitled to free cash other than members of parliament nkwa de ye mo gi loan and sana o ma atokas other than ye mo so free cash.
I mean, bisa a question. Friends, common fund. Your man Chief Justice common fund. Your man MP common fund. Chief Justice.
I'm here.
Onya MP common fund.
Onya common fund.
Your man common fund.
Maybe I'll tell you. To go here. Oh, obisa me question.
Common fund.
MPs. Omunya common fund and omunya common fund.
Omunya common fund.
You see, everything be a balance. They make a what you say. There is a balance on every situation. Ever. Into who share the negative of it, you need to investigate the issue proper and see the difference between the Chief Justice and the Member of Parliament. They make a what say. Budget be a members of Parliament, and yet the same budget in Chief Justice or tell the Chief Justice be you soon and yes, a parliamentarian be you soon there. They make a what say. So the parliamentarians know I cast a loan. If it's a Chief Justice, you loan now on pay. Ye tipping the salary. O salary ni ebeti free mu. Enye free na Ghana de be ma o. Ana free na de ma. O salary ni eti free. Utimi tue wia. Aya wo de. Want me an tue an wia. Ana ma men catch na ebi mutimi kase kra o munji loan. Obi anu obe force. There's no law I kase say unji ayem force.
Okay.
O na me che no. Ana o mo say nka enu de nka enjai. But it na me kase let me come back to your this thing. I will say omo aba first time because omo nika. They say me nua say he's a very good politician. One who say ukoni fia kasi goma. Onim ni ode kasi be Haruna. Uko abla kofia kasi doso. Onim di ode because about parliament sir. Mutaka kasi bebrebe. O ma parliament sir. So these people's way they don't need this. The only people are needing the first time MPs. Ebi I want 3 4x4 da. Wabe MP. Wani Land Cruiser. Wo tue mu kakra. This year kasi e twema. Any salary ni ebe manu. MP common for ono na de na be there ebe affect no and they make an end so you can't just your customer no akasa obi di twa
na say loans na ye twam no ebe affect
no ma bebrebe yes
way
because any loans no nko na amount for benefit from it too say no loans no akofa allowance issues aba allowance issues with me aba there then those who are taking allowance should get ready. Say allowance. If the allowance can push the opposition party to have a press conference, hey, then somebody be. Obitia or ya kasama osi obi ya ali play na na for you playing ya tata skagum. Ina nya o man sika. To going forward, no, let us be decent small. The NT ho ase say the eba of parliament concerning car loan no Mojidi say at the end of the day no parliamentarians na nkasa be what is the best for them na going for because me say no ma bi wo I twe my be me said the okay no because in the near future me person be MP na say do me time na yenya Land Cruiser say be ha me because I feel
as fresh in Tebia be do na o ma sesa ni mem
nti e bon pa say no ma be kosie nya say the obi tua o ma no kwan sesia obebo akufado ne Rebecca di o sesia o pa ma make na na say oh
Medas Raj Medas pa President Anado and his able Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will surely fulfill all promises made to the people of Ghana. Greetings to Baba Tofik and Salam Mustafa Abele Edway Efrinungwa and Ode Ebaye Abraham Osikeni talented Ghana. We are our own enemies. I think I've read that one. Greetings to MAAME BIAMAH. Good afternoon. It's very important to talk about this issue. Ichabod from Argentina. Greetings to Nana Ado and Honorable Kennedy Japan. Or say I'm watching you live from Kintampo South, Mansie. Ghanaians, please let's all change our minds. If not, we will suffer and blame our leaders. We if yaw gulumpe eho enode ebaye. NPP most achievements are lies. The former first lady will never refund any money today or tomorrow. Mr. Glee, Senator G. Edway Efri Taifa, and Ode Abba. Our parliamentarians should have mercy and pity on us. How can you be buying cars with the toil from the ordinary citizens' tax without properly approved, as indicated by Honorable Anodompre when interviewed by Akosia Boaji this morning? The members should be put before courts and be sentenced. Hey, shame. Theophilus Abeku Nyansa Edway Efritema Adena Ekese. Positive change Edway from Madina. Democratic governance is not autocratic governance. His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo and his people should know this and listen to wisdom from the very people who gave them power, because the system needs fixing. I don't blame the people, but the authorities whose job is to look after these people. The authorities work only in their offices and not on the ground. Now you say, "Woman to one office now. Woman no di omu post or is there some basi form na mo aba behwe ne yekoso no mo ma." Some people actually way for Samankas. Indeed, Ghana needs to be fixed. Our country, and seriously, we need money to fix this country. If this whooping amount is in the pocket of Madame Lodina Mahama, how can the country be fixed? Yeah, GNC, Madame Lodina, allow cash out. Hey, Eddie Asamna Ekese. Lodina, bring the money back. Regards to Paul Amenin, Fred Opare, and San David Pra, and Chairman Makiba, Enode Emawo. Noah the Ark Builder. My humble question to the NDC is that why is it that whenever they are in opposition, they don't think about the progress of the country again, but all they think is how to come back to power, whether that would affect the nation negatively or not. All they dream for or dream about is to come to power just to milk the nation. And also Ede way Abba. Mame Gada, listening to lawyer Akwasi Free first allegation, I think it lacks merit and full of inconsistencies. Master P, London, and Odifre Ebai. Although Edway Fritema, I support government 1000% for using that amount of money to support our children than to share it among themselves. Please, Mampenyin Anado, God bless you for the good heart you have for Mother Ghana. Enoch Edway Frasamanka say, point of correction. Allowances is different from salary. The MPP should get this clear. So is this the same who said they have the men? Indeed, Ghanaians have trusted this MPP government at their own risk. Please, I'm just asking, is former President Kufuor's wife also refusing her allowances? In regards to Madi, Jibril, Enoch, and Oduwe Ifria Samankasia. The questions are Obisa no Musa Abatwa. The argument for former First Lady to refund the alawa, I think I've read that one too. Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo, she doesn't deserve to hold the assets of the nation. Refunding the money is not enough. We need all the assets of the nation. If she's angry, she should return all the assets. Noah question. Aswa of our court and or the way. If you buy my way and sorry so. Maybe I'm please tell the NDC man on your show that the NDC MP from South Dai, Honorable the Femakpo, confirmed on NEAT FM. You want to say the Fiamakpo when we one trying a year on NEAT FM on Kosia Baji's program that he was in Parliament that passed the bill that will let the wife of the president and his vice spouse receive salaries. So tell the NDC man not to throw that into our eyes. He should shut. Mr. Tay, Edway for golf estes. Ena or de ebai. Memfa, my drenchen and swans anafe. Yes, I emra and some no eso. $5 million bribery scandal against the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. Asem na kwayen sem bebre say oje man no oheno atwa atro oje dom asan atro krata de aba de ink bebrasa agum ese bra na lawyer free fa edi na semama na asem bia na oka efa chief justice ho no na eye bitterness eye bitter ase odi ne ho yaw on kan sempa negative things nkwa na oka de efa ne ho aso eno betimi a right sa scandal of sebia e free fa no na she da boni team eso wo ka bibi de good chief justice ho fi
and Ojedom this is here there's pressure on him because on no only power bet my exonerate chief justice client lawyer relationship omo bebre koso ukwa se enipa kra na se be waku a ukamu no kra kire lawyer on enim kwan ya ofa so a obetwa ayele eti nkomo bebre akoso wo lawyer frifa ene Ojedom entem ebia me no mienu yenye awe na assembly fiti high court ama Ojedom wadi bim the same lawyer they call appeals court ama wadi bim the same lawyer edu supreme court dia o chief justice amensesan lawyer no so ebe ne ya because BIAMAH law profession no say odi asem apart from say what charging legal fees no sika ni nyina ba or percentage of it yes the motivation factor ebe ma chief justice so agi case the feeling some is the money $16 million Ojedom nkwa ebe mwadi e wose me so meje $5 million ye panel ye num te nipa num charge ye num a ekosi sei baako bia be fa baako
na me ba na wo ka bibi say lawyer client relationship nsem bebre koso does that ye ni bibi a ebetimi abon ho ban se bia asem bi wo ho no mo a wo no lawyer na wo no client bi di ho komo a artist no obi eni ho kwan say odi pia bonten
mo betimi aye Ojedom na akọ report lawyer frifa ama general legal counsel say odineka na watwe no awontua nti omon yes omon twe ne mra omanim na onfa ne sika yedan ema no ena ono nso in response to that letter no ena senior the akoso nie de asem fare ba nyina no eno no nso ma chechire gu krata mu a edi chief justice edin yedan eba mu no because me lawyer ma win case ama na akọ appeals court ikura no yes waji scan mu 30% say ko supreme court na say wudi be mu a you the rest in there ebe kan wudi for you refund the money waji ikura I'm entitled to some na me boa after the chief justice say minyi case ni fi nsam fama Akufo-Addo president Akufo-Addo lawyer eya koto ampa no ba ya ni mu a ye betie eya wo ni mu to ni me edisan komo a o san ka kire ne say sikane kura chief justice charge you $5 million no wakotua mu 10% which is $500,000 amano nti ebe den una obebe de ba be prove sa de we nyina ebi nso anen komo no BIAMAH oni na ni face to face am no see yo ebi ya telephone so komo ya record bebre it is your general legal counsel no to me prove say yes I have audio recordings about this
or I have evidence
who say one charge you $1 million or charge you $300,000 nti woman check wakwaje o bank statement dia beka e check in there fine untimi ntam sika $300,000 ai series engu bag mu komo obi just o man check na so no so producer agreement say me charge you $1 million ya chinchi mo krata so no watu am $300,000 so be yede ti die kan say asem no e miensa e tre miensa twisa mienu yenyina ya no just ye ma investigation bam na from Kwame Nkrumah breso even colonial era yemfa asem to chief justice who say that this is the first time. In the church, there is something, iota of truth in it. I was here with him. Near bed, CID. Ononam he. In Pabwa to Crary, they co investigate Chief Justice. Emani ye. Upon ye kasi or that at a china no crumwa. At the Asama back, who say me co investigating. And ye, Deputy Chief of Staff on Quarry Crown, ye investigate on my whitewashing. Not Chief Justice. Did ye can say, ye, some few. Charge or no see a constitutional body parliamentary inquiry yoko bet me aye parliamentary inquiry because one chief justice no ade and the judiciary itself he's the head of the judiciary it is a way nyina be koso in order not for him to interfere no on tranchain because the chief justice me maybe na me ko mi kodi assembly o na me PDC no ya company for anim na allegations bi abana onipa no a say o mafre onipa ya betena mo bi no see what asem go be daka. Can you imagine say your friend or GLC anim? Na Chief Justice the chairman of the GLC. Na kana samwa BIAMAH betimi aka.
E dey bed.
O jimi nka enti say oye den otwe ne ho si nchen. Na the next in command e take the matter up. Ye hwe mu wie. Na say Chief Justice dware abonten na ne ho son a ye nyina be bo na ba so. Na the lawyer free fa so onim. Case ni say a serious matter. So the assembly to Chief Justice so. Sa anko here the consequences enya de ketwa. Betimi aje license scrapping say you cannot practice again. You can even go to jail. You understand? Aha. Enti no onim ne oka. Enti I was say ehwehwemu a eye independent na eba. Na Chief Justice Tranwa obey interfere with the process. Enti ne yeka say ontwe ne hu nsi chen. Na BIAMAH na wo ka sika legal gymnastics no ne ade. The first time I yeti asem we be honorable afenyomakin na ma yeti say ye will be a friend legal gymnastics. After say clients wa charging na we no say o ma me dey me be tutu ama judges no ne ade. Afenyomakin na me TV. You understand? Anyway, a free fa say according to ohene no say free fa getting $100,000 all the koye legal gymnastics. Ebi ne and raise and miss and na me can blaster some example. Say you $20,000 a year more no. Winning bonus no. Yes, I was sika budget ye twase ye de raise and miss.
Wow.
GFA, yes. GFA budget ba raise and miss wom. Ebi wa 500,000 ye tua referee. Ye tua match commission.
Yeah, they say I know you corrupt money anambwa.
Say be a case in the crowd. Register of the court. E bia ewo ya man date e wachiri. E was tua bi man no do date banim. So that ye free case no e man banim ni ade.
Fence Ghana you see you fight
corruption. Tumuda.
Enya juma.
Legal gymnastics. Belly fukura wa de ayi ko serve ayi no just how man bi ansa na obeko. Yes, enya grow. Eti eya say legal gymnastics in there wo hop papa. Na judges bi agye mponche ne bayira kotena fie. Na woman no $100,000 na wanye. Aponche the agent na sam no mo kotena fie. Aponche ne bayire. Ne boy say. Amadwuma bo mbesi ne. Na $100,000 ye bie mu ato e na obinye. Eti legal gymnastics in there omo ye da. So BIAMAH. Eti the can say Chief Justice and train on tranchin. Now on sign it because the same way, baby or Beko Bia Asami Bedi Nechi say waje $5 million. $5 million. Na BIAMAH, there are you assembly say. There are you assembly say. Anya bia assembly could do Supreme Court. Akotam pound bedi assembly na Afrifa.
Meba me fa no wo hono mo answer na ye hwe sesia na breaking sesia we free me am kasa me wo fa nimpon enye nchen kura wo adaka brefrem po man so ziuma Mamudu o se enkokọ fra mo ase accident bi asi wo seriously pa ama chese cars na kan asna a block kwan nti no ebi nko ene bi mba enti serious traffic pa enti e be sere nkokọ aprosifo ene drivers are also so mo eti enyine si towing cars e wo enyine si mo modern asamba konkokọ fra mo ase na motimi akwakohwe na wo mayi cars no afiri ho se na ebe ya kwa mu beda ho na akwantufo nso atimi akọ aba ya asefem sem ka nkwanhia ho asem a ye kan ebia no no ejina yen ankasa wo driver na wo tistia na chi no wo na fence nipa nkwa no ehye wonsa enti se wonya extra abotre a ebi mada Yesu Kristo abotre ni we se wutimi nya bi na ebe abe carry nipa no to and fro na bibia etimi akoyie enti say wo mo ehwe so mbetwe cars no efiri ho na ekwan mu etimi ada ho enti driver fo no wo mo nka wo mo koma ento wo mo eyem we efiri me wo fa da ka brefrem po manso ena eba am say wakoka traffic
za kwa no ebi atomi da emre bi na me come meeting okumase na inseze me kwa akoda no bisi o me sorry ahomachi akọ duru accident after bunzu janch accident enyagro ye di be almost 3 hours wo ye ko fa kwa na otwito win ka na ba ye se wakoda ne girlfriend wo nti ba bia ye nim so oda no oni ho nti ye chi okro ni wa hwe no ba bia oda o anza no enyagro omo hinterland ye se no mo je omani no me se me meko akotena ho bi
ene ka ho no wache ka ho no wache
anti BIAMAH eno enwo ho nti de can say yɛde asɛm ne call Supreme Court anyenye bia lawyer Kutompa on etna asɛm no so ana ɔno wani asɛm na mfi High Court wani amfri ayi appeals court
asɛm no munya de Supreme Court
ama ko Supreme Court
edi lawyer Kutompa ne di
ene di ye ama Chief Justice according to a report no by no case no judges 5 na etna so no ɔno penny nipa o dissent and 4 no agree for ogidom ena Chief Justice pe ena dissent ye enya asɛm a wo kromo edi asam no there is some ink bi wo ba bia e wo se ahwehwem na ne nyina beda dia age se committee na nya CID whitewashing crofo ho no na dia na dia asam kosi wo no me the report ba ya beji atum entime nyintum
beda se kwaku owusuba na hene eno no ma Suraj bremwen na ye hwe 5 million enya sika keto $5 million nya Ghana cedis na say esa o mebi ko
chese tie o de bia na meka asambi say ba very complicated especially ya yenye lawyers ayenim
and especially whereby ya oral conversations akoso nkomo normal nkomo say uni obi edi nkomo ebi cry say waka bibi wrafi wahu ebi nso a wonka ye nipa no so e ka de ahye wano enti bit complicated
BIAMAH Suraj fun ye da we abef di abai o friends is here be record on in conversations is
oh okay
ochina bi no uji achin ye obebo akira wo say yes onimi di san komo we
say masa Suraj me o ya membo meeting asama America dem pese me che say mo hu akwawe a woto yi ya no mfo no asam bia ba on pese mo tackle somebody especially omo mama nka say me che judge for lawyers for police for soldiers for national security DID BNI Nkrofo we said to hell with them we are somehow kind for so ben also say Chief Justice in sorry free na konya so me can the tree me can step
but don't you think say appropriate
why na DCI why na Chief Justice why na report to Chief Justice so he took it. Nobody who is the complainer. He is the complainer. Obi enko report no nka say one step aside. You don't step aside just like that because it feels
but see who say member sometimes adebo hono member unimu a utimi show bi dia na wosia kakra member abrofu ya da bia ya pese yes wo mu obi ko even parliament and ko appear before any committee kra na so ye late mpo a otimi position kita no
otimi but wenu
it is a very sensitive
issue
better
madam we issue a enam ndc fo ano na omodi epese almost score political point wom enye issues about to say the issues no ya report to issues no for instance let me make an example it's an issue about this committee or mama recommendation the political party a press conference enti madam yi di ni sika back no sika na banji but say later ni ehwehwem ni ehu say madam o de sika no de power chow say de tie no jiwa de baka say at least nti sika na o de aban into one twi no as a first lady it's two different things but what did you make an answer was it sema ekoso no as a head of justices at the Supreme Court no CID for mo hwehwe asam no ni ehu bebi anokreda ho enya aban na ka say yen hwehwe asam no to step aside. One of the example I will kind say Jradie, the it related to the MP, MC, and the MC, so the way I did not ban also. Uncrofono, it were issues that are police report actual show evidence. MC, one casa resign here. They make our team as we one MC na casa yen chishemo, a buy na casa yen chishemo, mebati. A buying a case yeshim, and I make a meboa. But one only the Chief Justice, and I buy be a case yeshim. One more Chief Justice in a case, CID is for your day, and your investigation about it. So you're confirmed for whom come a police for. Who for whom come a police for? Because police now they are some number corner, no but is a report. Report to the favor, report be out days. This na report be mau. Say be any pana support the atour. Maybe I aja one day. Ubenya different police commander. He will come and do the investigation about that report and call you again. Now you have no dia munja paint you know. Now the omo panutie. Asama ye kai end this omo candidate say as an issue concerning Ghana. They just want to use it as opportunity for the Chief Justice to resign. That's what they are doing. Otuano na time send the time beso na chairman the time so. Na sister, Asamba na send to. What is your evidence? Evidence ben na war. Obi akwa any allegation. Fine, Obi akwa any allegation. Madam memo lawyer. Na mafa lawyer. Na me say case no. Obediama me.
Asase wakọ we win. Second we win.
Not third me sesano. But one.
Wow.
Team number one. It's a very sensitive issue. One has to be very careful. Because what is the conversation between me and my lawyer? What is the reason why me case me Sammy lawyer? It could be say, my winning case no, but I'm not happy. Because Sika Mitriano is too much for me. It could be say my winning case no, but there are certain negotiating inside the case no. It could be say the lawyer no, he is trying even though he's winning some of his performance. I'm not happy. Me and I'm work case no. So if I decided to change the lawyer, if there's any damage, right. Yes, I have that right. So what is he talking about? We're talking about the right of the person. You are talking about the right of your political interest. Who is talking about politics here? We're talking about me, Ali Surat Afa, who said, Madam, you come and be my lawyer. And whether you win or you lose. Yes, I can hire you, I can fire you. So what are you talking about? After now, Kokase, one no actual statement. Actually, say Chief Justice, $85 million. Well, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a judge. I have no evidence about it, so I'm not going to talk about this issue. But one thing I must tell you, say, this is a very sensitive case, and one has to be very careful of politicizing everything. I bet Ghana. Omo issue say the NDC don't want Chief Justice; they want him to be fired. Obiano obey Chief Justice everywhere. May catch them so Obian catch them. May catch them say Chief Justice no obey sa. Kopim send the time beso no ako. Say cash na share nya una the man. Yeah,
with this letter ya oje dom atrodia ba or can say bia there is hatred a what a lawyer a free famu towards the Chief Justice and nunti na ma o tran threat sa e dia to Chief Justice so nyese bia or no oje dom no e na akoka asem bia etesa afi say was say etimi fan sa
afeti enu bi na make no nti na me say be careful for what you wish for yourself. Trump na kai Madam T, before we file lawyer, there will be a lot of conversation between you and your lawyer. And second, before you take another one, there should be a lot of advice coming from every angle. For me to agree or accept it, you have to prove it beyond reasonable doubt. Say, this is the conversation that this is the reason why my say answer. The people shall say, and on person who use no, and on this statement. Oh.
Omuzuwan.
Omuzuwan. One chantro.
They say oje dom any lawyer free fa. Ye hunu ni oka no kore ni hunu ni chantro.
It's a committee. Did I say? They see ano. Ye set committee bi asa yen hwehwemu. Chief Justice na nkasa na kase asam we begu mefi CID for munye investigation. Papa ya wote hano me. Ni kasa wo kasa nyira ni say wo si wonji CID ndi. Na hear me ya pa say Ghana for some tie me a NDC a mo pese mo to aba ma omo no omo ne hwan mu na be yejuma police a usi boy CID usi boy soldier usi boy Chief Justice lawyers usi boy justice at the Supreme Court usi boy obia boy media skura boy why na oni ne be yejuma abato ben and opase to ma I can disagree with some of the institutions me patriotie I can agree, Madam. I can disagree with some of the institutions, not all the institutions. Mr. Marco opposition, you know that. So opposition, I have disagreed with police for sometimes, And two parties say, okay, do you know what they are thinking? Omo said the Omuma police for year dan why tribunal. Because okay say, yeah, demonstration, Omuma police for specifically, Bugad watching that. Until they think we have that mentality. No, we don't have it. We have forgive you guys. Our mentality is to change the Ghana, moving Ghana forward. Or to obviously fix the country, or spoil the country. Okay. Now who did the Chief Justice at? I'm sorry. Or say the system has to be upgraded. By the insult? Why by the insult? What is you need evidence? Okasanka said you make KB. Nka yenshishem ni hu said you no credit eda ho. The no cre say clearly nipa na di bone na. Said you mracha say yenye nipa na. Ni ayeno. Why you fair to Ghanaians? And I make a me boa.
It be hard dream say be a Chief Justice no abeba out abeka so. Asem say na e dey ato me so. Enye me nim say me ni for me nye sa. Me twe me ho.
Me okasa me ni nkasa biom da. Me mbunu say biom da.
Munye hwehwemu.
Tie odi ama CID. Nti CID no ye hwehwemu wie a. The CID no beba reporter CID beba no. I be mention di no. Oho and obetimi make that statement because oho it related to investigation. But since here yenya hu hwe amanfo eka nka the entire of his generation be before mu.
But don't you say that allegation kekekra e dent.
It's an attempt to damage his image. It's an attempt to damage his image by the opposition party, period. What you want to do? He is tackling him straight. Chief Justice. Mesema, Papa no, he will be there. So more evidence be on Fambra. Law, we are all citizens of the country. We are law abandoned citizen people. Meboa, Otua is a mratua. So ube follow so. Meboa, mra de enja obiao. And then the media's mama bibia fe. And then you need to have a madal man kapapa to or the neighbor quite the atoso or the open worker. Need to have a madal more to one down massacre on Bo Moody. And our casa say Chief Justice on reside. You opinion now no put the pressure on him so that he will step aside. He will not step aside. He won't do that.
Medasis Raj. Medasipi Mamere. Now Mr. Johnson Mensah no, good afternoon, Mami BIAMAH. Please point it out to Alhaji, the NPP gentleman, that we Ghanaians and the listeners of your educative program, that whatever he says and do regarding the president's spouse's allowances has nothing to do with the doggy backdoor salary proposal by the committee, which goes against Article 71 of our constitution. Therefore, he must not try to spin his way through, because some of the best spin doctors in the world, that is former British Prime Minister Tony Blair's spin, Dr. Alistair Campbell, will not succeed. Alhaji must understand that Ghanaians of today know better. Therefore, he must not try to play with our intelligence. I'm fed up with people who do not take responsibility of their deals when it goes wrong, especially Ghanaian political elites. What Ghanaians have done to these selfish and greedy elites.
President John Mahama Eji was step aside me investigation. And when your corruption was something.
And now Pesoka.
And then because our text message now, who send him message? I think President Mahama. President Mahama President Mahama was step aside. I'm here investigation.
President Kufo innovation.
President John Mahama Equity can say bypass a gift. I don't know what's step aside. MA investigation. Mommy and Junior, Madam
Kofi Amwa says Ghana is sinking under these family and friends government. And also the Abba Bless and Krakani. And also please tell the MPP man to talk about the issue or the question on the ground and stop attacking the NDC man saying he wants to score cheap political points. Please, Collins Banfo and I will say stop blaming. Stop the blaming game. Our behavior has always been different from one another. That's why we elect leaders to make laws for us all and make sure they are enforced. We pay people to lead and enforce our laws. People are actually paid to give punishment to those who break the laws. If leadership is failing to do this, why blame the citizenry? The citizens have been providing the state with every necessary resource. You can't blame us. Every government knows of our challenges and behavior before seeking for power. You are elected to address challenges and enforce our laws, not to lecture us about our behavior. No one is forcing anyone to lead us. Every government that keeps blaming citizens for system failure lacks ideas to govern or lead a nation. We are tired of you sleeping on your duties. A time is coming where we'll rise up and take what belongs to us as a youth. Yemdi a chat so our discussion see more no yem monitor na yanko we have some few minutes left. And controversies ya na a war past questions Pasco epesa yede ma 2020 wasi candidates say wo mu nhwem na wo mu ensua se ne be ya so hwe ne ba wo betimi apase no ma passe ne ye abeto dwa ese auditor general eye wo mu report mu ne hwehwe wo mu sikasem ne ade no sika 33.6 million Ghana cedis ena yi ya yede ekoto sa paskoi edema enmofrei sesikei ebinom echese edoso dodo na sebe kane tese no obia wo kwa akotwere final exams awa na akochinchi ekohwe pasko na wo de atwere bosua na de akotwere won so we no kra na etwere passe eye den na this time around government eyi sesikei ede akoto pasko ama school for say womo ensua na womo empass meanwhile no there are other things ye here sika ede asolve ewo meye emo. Your take on that Kweku?
Yo BIAMAH medase I think say yeah deputy ranking member on education Dr. Clement Apak and all file question of parliament say education minister meyi sa
yeah
BIAMAH o share the year 2020 now minus spending 33,644,000 and already procure 568,755 past questions. Edema wasifo at a unit cost of 59 Ghana cedis.
Past question be abakubia
at a unit cost of 59 Ghana cedis. Meaning so my any booklet you and so my no ayi.Etsana matron. And at the year 2021 is government has spent 34 million. At 34 million unit cost.
That's I Pasco na yearly. Every year be
they say I buy so okotamom. Into 2 years was spending 68 million Ghana cedis. Then only question you file of parliament. If your hands are anymore, yeah. This year no unit cost no I jump I could do 78 Ghana cedis. They say Oma procure 446,958 past questions. Kingdom Books and Stationery. So sourcing a day PPA boss yi ekotena fie ebi na ye e kwan ben so dey na ye emergency dey na ye agency ntia the same company for 2 consecutive years ye dey say secretary dey man say provide past questions na ono Kingdom Books and Stationery ne kra books o ton abonten no e ya he ene ye ton no ai na ye to unit cost of 78 Ghana cedis BIAMAH dictionary cry ya
unit offense almost say be subject back be from this year up to abia 2020 a one
ye nim just education minister ba bechirem
wow
so it say na ban na ba BIAMAH o say me dey me top past questions in math students because of free SHS now ya criticize ya say enye man hye ni bebre enko yie and na akora ko di school mu 1 month ya no abetra fie 3 months it's your buying per questions the man no dey akopase no abeka say my yade mi wa akora ni nsua hwe
NC for mami
amko university because of say additional nko yie no they are not able to perform so that say enti yen hwe enema ye betimi abo ye be double track system ye fi o gold green yellow one ni ye fi o now ankora akọ school ni ye o manya time no mo sua de enye questions in tin ye ko school BIAMAH obi betimi akọ school obe faili but oba bontin ade osua ade obetimi de aye no obi o pass ye tibi nya den enfanye enye questions nkwanti na ye den ye ko school na ban de eye sua pass enti bibia o topo ama students yakoye ye nim ni exams eliki last year was year exams eliki sa online no ni ade ya ban deliberate or talk questions amom no mo de ade a pass ye the GS for teacher for be gun crying ebe training how they should go and teach Quran apo no fam passing here e wo kromo the education
why na cover teachers better how to teach
na go for na
Kwaku
na eno na enkwara ni bi ekobo omampanyi dua say ya bre your questions we na to eduru wa amasesan essence questions in leaky ye better abonte no na why kini option than to do what change it na saying Africa Watch education edi beto abonte say omuhwe mu omahu say wayek ehye da eliki apo ema schools no meboa wayek be di bank ye say omo di Africa watch ko court no money ade nche ade e koso aban yi say educational system it's about time our for stakeholders ni ade edo ma no betum say enough is enough is enough na kufuado onye education yi say wanya bibia ma wase a unya ma no kro no wanya hwekra de obeto no dada no maintain that standard and ade dia Yama.
Meda sipi kwaku ousu banahene enono Suraj onso bremwe nefo anu si mame
say dey be ameka person go for the hate free education omo be free education na banana ka the public mekae o but ye wo mampani bi a wako school free onu no de ye nka ho hwi o obi ba de o ko school free ene ye make effort say ye betimi apɛ the easiest way ama nkola ahia omo busuafo a omo ho enkyere omo no and NDC for say there omo say free education is not important Ghana for say mutie media minim say important ma menua bi a wo sie nchem important ma menua bi a wo aswase important ma menua bi a wo nadoli kalewu important ma menua bi a wo takrade or Kintampo, Bolga, because Anya Bia, Ebenya 2 a benefit. Ghana is changing. Tinkaskano, our workers yes, I do we are. Madam, and you been a judgment dead by near come once some new. And you been Obidia Quacosa into Obiano. And you been Ebiso Bia as a bribe, as a distance, why confused no. And many American say we know say Ghana is moving forward. Education system, everybody is doing his best. But MPP are the best in terms of education. Because you go school free, you monitor our system. You share the normal was a bit upgraded. Ama education system I am mature and professional more than the way it is today. Because Ghana is changing. Minimum say. Almost say, almost kind of clear. Says, you're two Obama NDC, almost bar, almost go free education.
Oh, final.
Say, almost pegana for some.
Textbooks, Ebinio.
Me say,
Gabanko talk questions, I'm provided textbooks.
Okay.
Mathematical set, Thomas, CDs.
MAAME, Papa, NDC for says, on the good free education.
Master, the first one on supply. It is second one, young combat, Bukata.
Bagana Banana, dear. Free education power by Munkasa, Musum Begunu. Okay, I don't know.
Bianca.
Oh, say a new fast war.
John Mama say important review.
John Mama so Begunu.
Essence,
Ghana for
implementation and
Nanado dan kwa akufado dia wase education eda na kumam. Especially wase me baha me nchiamo. Na me nka kire mu se Yankopon nhyira mu. Na de tie ni se maame bi kuta esika. Sale ba ehia sika dia to na ntwie. Te mesira mu. Unkasa chejo mama no to the hero for. So fast calibra ba.
Meda se Alaji Suraj NPP National Communications Team member. Oneminu abema kwako usu banahene NDC National Communications Team member. Ebenyufo emienu ena enewie womo ebeboa meta mechi ma yede discussions ebremo. Yeda munyina se mo amutimi efra ye ahase no yeda mwasepa mo soso a mo de messages nya de eba yeda munyina se na mom no mi wo fada ka brese men kan kire mo se udru nkokọ ayi a ye fra hosen oframwase kokọ oframwase accident bi asi wo hono ama chese cars no abrambram kwan mu nti ama abape so cars nti mi nkọ ebi ma nanso driver for monkama kuma ntomo yem wo mo ye di ombetimi bia na wo ma yi cars ne for se de be kwan bedem na monya kwan move kama Asida Kasian Koma production crew headed by Joe Damia Doma Jerry Osajima Boye na Frema Abankro Omada Roma ena wo mo chichirin se mi nyina de toma no se memra meka na me mekasa emfa ho me a me di ho chia me di e de MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO betimi afra me woman gada MAAME brofo de MAAME soja ni nyina afra me amejo so me sorry so me ni abema ulama ke betena se agien tata e de akofie nyame ya dom a na wo twese ne ye besan ahia bio na yabo oman ho enkomo me gya wo yi me kanfo amawo ese wo ye driver ni yahweye wo kwan so wo ye passenger yahweye wo car mu driver tumri katente bi wa no ka kire no boko nya atemdidie ni abufuo kwan so boko ka kire no na on to no boase wona mo form nso so a woni bibia ye wo kwan ho a enkone nam ka kwan ho ka betimi abɔ epraw ana ekun mum yahwe ho yie na yentena se ema o my Ghana